changed in the last couple days, so maybe things will be different. I was gonna say I love how um, Ryan plays Cornelius when he does the travel through his memories to remember something, and
Hmm.
then we tell something, and then he's just like Ralph Hartman, like he was just daydreaming, and then he was like, I remember this guy now. Like he's always just like says it super loud, like he's just like, oh, I just remembered something important.
Yeah, we're all talking about something else and he just butts in with it. Like, what?
Yeah.
Perfect. He does a good job of playing his character.
hmm No, you're doing good too. In the kind of relationship that you guys have. That's what I love about this game is it really encourages players to role play with each other.
Mhm.
There's a lot more interplayer role play than there is in D&D. How you doing, Kevin? I know even in D&D you're a very you don't talk a lot while we're playing, but I wanted to check in that you're having fun with August. Is that a fun character for you? Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Okay.
Sundays are his first day off of the week, so
Mm.
it's like having that 5 days of work all built up and
Oh,
you
I
have your
get
first
that.
day. Yeah.
Hello, Sam and Laura.
Hi. Hi. I made it. Oh my God.
Yay.
I don't know if you guys, it's a long weekend here. So I was like, oh, I'll just be like 20 minutes now.
Go out and you're like, why is everybody out?
Yeah, basically.
That's
And I had to go to Walmart, which obviously was a zoo, but it's fine. We have,
yeah.
There's the few times we've done that. We've gone to the store and we're like,
yeah.
why is it so crowded? And then we look at
Mhm.
our phones and we're like, oh, it's a holiday.
Right. Yeah.
We get
Okay.
the
Well,
holiday not tomorrow, but next Monday.
What do you have? What do you have?
Memorial Day.
Oh, Memorial Day. It's like your military holiday, right?
yeah, kind
Yeah.
of.
Yeah,
We have a
sure.
couple. We have a couple of those.
Yeah. Then there's
I
like May and
mean,
September.
we have that one
Because
too. Yeah.
because there's Veterans Day and Memorial Day, and they
Oh,
were
true,
created
yeah.
for different reasons, right? Like,
And then
Oh.
there's President's Day. And then
Oh.
yeah.
Okay. Listen, we love a good holiday. Never say no.
I guess Veterans Day is for the people who came back.
Ah. Okay. We have ours kind of all in one.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's okay. Ours is in November, so it's real. It's not these nice summer holidays. It's kind of
Oh
nice to
yeah.
have like
It's a
a
barbecue
nice day.
holiday. That's what it
yeah,
is.
I was just gonna say outdoor holidays are the best ones.
Yeah. Did Alan say he was going to be late too, or is he just actually late?
I
You don't think so,
think he's actually late.
Alan?
We can start with Quinn and Luna's scene if we want, or we can wait a few minutes to see who else, if Alan gets here. I mean, I was going to suggest starting with that scene anyway, since it's the least consequential to the story.
Ta-da.
I was gonna say ba ba ba.
I mean, it can go in any direction, but at this point in time, it seems like you're just returning a wallet, right?
Yeah.
I think you've just given us permission to do whatever we
Oh.
want.
Everything's connected, you guys. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, I didn't even check what the carpet looks like in the old lady's house. I don't know what am I getting into. Made a you're gonna want this carpet.
Add it to the collection.
so we'll help you if.
Heard you lost your wallet.
um,
Maybe she'll
Wait.
reward us some baked goods.
hot buns and baked goods.
Mhm.
I just love how you're expecting baked goods, and I'm like, Quinn's gonna break Nana's kneecaps. It's fine.
Oh no.
Oh my god. What
And-
did I
Oh,
come
hi,
into?
hi, Ellen.
Hey.
Just our usual.
Welcome to the party.
Wow.
They were debating
What's up?
whether or not to steal grandma's rug.
Oh no, not the rugs.
Alan, have you seen the D&D movie yet?
Oh my god.
Oh no, I haven't.
Oh my
Ellen,
god, dude.
I
what
know.
are you doing with your life? What else could you
Uh,
possibly be doing?
Working.
What else? No. Take a day off.
No, no.
Don't pay your bills, Alan. Just go see it.
Okay.
You're like, I'll make note to do so.
I think it's out of theaters at this point, so I'd have to like I'll have to like wait for it to like become rented, right? So
I totally
yeah,
missed
like
it.
watch it online.
How,
yeah.
how long was it in theaters? I
Oh,
haven't paid attention to theater movies in 5 years.
It's on like Paramount Plus or something. So.
ew.
Oh, I need to catch up on the new Star Treks anyway. Maybe I'll just go get Paramount Plus.
Ryan's
Movie is
not here
good.
yet, but
Yeah,
I do
but-
want to have a quick conversation with you lovely people because I'm doing a little side project to D&D for a little bit. I was at work the other day and I played a game with a bunch of my coworkers called Blood in the Clock Tower. I'm not sure if any of y'all have heard of it.
Heard of it?
Never heard of it, but sounds amazing.
All right, so let me give you the pitch, okay? So, Blood in the Clock Tower is like, have you ever played Werewolf or Mafia?
Mhm.
Oh.
So, was that a yes from everyone? Just so I have some context to start with.
The social deduction game.
I think we had
No.
one no.
Oh no, okay, cool.
No,
So
for me, I don't. Sorry. Continue.
yeah, okay. So the way that Werewolf and Mafia games work, right, is that you have a group of players, typically like let's say like 8 to 10-ish people. And one of them is secretly a werewolf, right? And
Okay, I've seen games like this.
yeah, it's like a deduction hidden roll type game. And during the night, that werewolf will kill a player, and then during the day, the other players try to figure out who the werewolf is, and then vote via execution to get rid of them from the town. Right? The villagers win when there's no more werewolves, and the werewolves win when there's no more villagers. Pretty straightforward. There's like special roles in the game that can like give the townsfolk some additional info, right? Or like just give them special powers. So say a classic one would be like the bodyguard or something, right? Every night the bodyguard picks a person, and that night that person just cannot die, right? By the werewolf. They just can't. So there's some cool stuff like that. So Blood in the Clock Tower is a game like that. I'm trying to assemble a team, some might say. All right. And I want to try to run a version of this game like on Discord. Part of the tricky part of that is that I would need it to be like a separate Discord server just because it's kind of involved. Because traditionally, the way werewolf games work is that everyone kind of sits in a circle and everyone talks in the circle, right? During the day, people just kind of hang out there and they discuss and argue. Blood in the Clock Tower actually incentivizes players to get the fuck out and just have private conversations elsewhere, right? Like move around the room and stuff like that. So like I've been considering possibly running something similar to that in a Discord server. So the reason I'm bringing all this up, would anyone be interested in possibly playing?
I'm in.
Got
Wanna
one.
Try? Yeah, I'll be
Got
in.
two.
I have no time to be in, but I am in.
Yeah, so the game's length can vary greatly depending on the number of players. That's the big one, right? So like a game can last as short as like 20 minutes if it's like a 6-person game, But it can also last as long as like 2 hours if it's like a 14-person game, you know?
So you
You'll
just want
find
to
that-
try an experimental game with a limited number of people, like 6 of us, and see how it works on Discord?
Yeah, I mean, I know it on Discord it'll work, right? It'll be fine. All right. There's some rules that I have like in place to help simulate real world Blood on the Clock Tower. Like, say for instance, I would have like multiple Discord voice channels. I would ask people to use an honor rule where you don't use DMs, or if you live with someone who's in the game, you don't go and talk to them. Like, keep all communication like within the Discord voice channels. Other things that I have in place are things like when you join a room, you should be deafened just to give the people in the room like a second to like register the fact that someone joined in case they're talking about secret stuff, etc. So
you're saying I can never talk to Dave again. Okay.
well, I did not say that. Did not say that. You can talk to Dave.
Poor thing.
Just-
He's just sitting there
yeah.
frowning at me. He's like, what?
Hi,
Fine.
Dave.
Ashley says hello. He says hello.
Yay.
Yeah, no. I barely.
No,
heard
I
in the
heard
background.
that. I heard
Yeah,
that.
Ashley heard that. So
Wait, what did he say? I missed it.
he said, don't make me steal more of your money.
Oh,
Being a dingus.
I'm going to.
What?
Yeah,
Oh,
you saw that gift. It's going down.
it's going down.
Okay.
Just you wait till next week, Dave.
Wait, what's going on next week? Wait, hold on.
Don't worry about it.
You, he says. Oh no. Oh no.
Don't worry about it.
So we're never talking to Dave again. Okay, rules
Got
of
it.
engagement set.
Got it.
I'm very
Dave.
interested in this, Alan.
yeah.
I want you to know we have a as most people do, we have like a local board game store where you go. It's called Unplugged, and you go and you pay $5 and you play as many board games as you want, and they run Werewolf Nights, which I want you to
Cool.
know they had to stop because a bunch of military folk showed up and started cheating with hand signals, and then they had to cancel it for
Oh,
everybody.
come
Right?
on.
It's the most
What?
it's the most Fredericton thing to have happen. We have like they say
That's
it's the
ridiculous, like,
largest base in
wow.
Canada, but it's massive and it's very near here, so we get a lot of military folks, which is
That's so tragic, right? 'Cause that, like,
super secret hand signals.
yeah, that's not fair. That's like,
It
Yeah,
takes the
like-
fun out of it for everybody. So I
Right,
wanted to
exactly,
join, but by the time I went to get involved in one of those evenings, they were like, "Oh yeah, we don't do that anymore because a bunch of people cheated," and I was like, "Damn it!" So, yay!
Ruining it
Yeah.
for classic
Right.
military, ruining it for everybody.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say it, but since you did,
Where is Ryan? What's going on with him?
He is
Oh, that's right. He said he was
Driving
going to be a
home
little
from
late. Right.
hanging
right,
out
right.
with from his high school crush.
Yeah.
from his high school crush.
Damn.
May the odds
Oof.
be in his favor.
Yeah.
Actually tragic. But yeah, with that in mind, I'm probably gonna I might try to set something up for Tuesday. I might try to make a Discord server, invite a bunch of people this evening.
Okay.
And then
Can
try
I-
to yeah.
Sorry, I was just gonna ask, what day were you thinking? Because dates and times would probably, while I'm 3,000% in.
So that is part of the problem, right? Essentially what I'm trying to do right now is make a server, fill it up with people, and then do something, and then hopefully get something together where it's oh hey, who's down to play on Tuesday? And then people just say, I am, and then we just form random groups like that. Is my goal, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would say a weekday would probably at this point work better for me. But don't change it for my sake, but It's
Yeah,
cool
well, I mean,
if
again,
you're gonna do if people can play, jump on, and if not, not the end of the
yeah,
world.
another really cool thing about Blood and the Clock Tower is that there's actually rules for people jumping in the middle of long games.
Love it.
Uh,
So
yeah, they're
somebody
called.
could jump in for like one session.
Well, like so Werewolf is not the kind of, it's not like D&D where it's like it's a campaign, right? Every like 1 hour game is its own enclosed thing, right? It doesn't carry over to the next game.
Right.
So like, but like, yeah, in the middle of a session someone could just jump in, right? So if someone's late by like 20 or 30 minutes, like, God, sorry, I'm late, I'm here, it's like, that's cool. You can take one of like the traveler roles, they're called, which is like, the travelers are fun because their powers are really good, but like they don't play for the whole game. They're kind of meant, the travelers are reserved for people who are going to A, leave early, or B, they show up late, which is really annoying because I've had people at work who are just like, oh dude, I actually have to leave early, so just give me a traveler role. They didn't leave early.
Yeah, you're just kicking them out. You
Yeah, and
gotta
then
go.
it's just, yeah, and it's like, bro, you were here the whole time. You said you had to leave at 5. It is currently 5:40. Okay, I don't know where you were planning on going, but you're late. But yeah, no, it's really fun. In the games I played, I had a really good time. I love moderating these types of games because one of the things about the games that you need a moderator, kind of like needing a DM in a sense. So yeah.
Okay.
But as you guys know, I like to DM. Shocking, I know. So I don't mind moderating. I don't mind moderating this game at all.
What? You?
What?
I'm glad I'm seated, that's for sure.
All right, but we
Okay.
Isaac, please take over. I've already distracted the group enough.
It's
Please.
fine. We don't need to get started right on time when everybody's not here anyway, but we do have 2 scenes that we can play with the
Mhm.
people that are here. We're gonna do Luna and Quinn's scene first. Remind everybody what your objective is.
Returning the wallet.
Okay. Okay, so am I on the
Really
page
don't
with
know
Luna?
like
Yeah.
what else I can do with her. I just remember she was scared for her family's safety. Now we'll see.
Okay, so let's get you guys over to Grandma's house.
Yay!
How do I change the background? I gotta remember how to do this again. Oop. Okay, I thought I prepped everything, but Grandma's
Don't worry,
house
Isaac,
is
you're fine.
Grandma's house is not on this page, so I have to put you on the other page. Hold on.
That's okay.
Take your time. Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it is Luna and Quinn.
Oh my god, I want that rug. I mean,
Get it.
Okay, here we go.
Sam, that basically is your rug.
I love the painting of the ugly cat. I put that there
What is
specifically.
this painting?
Oh my god, I love this whole
Dude,
house.
If you didn't point it out, I would have never noticed.
The original image generated just had a mirror there, and I was like, "Oh no, it needs to be a painting of an ugly cat."
Amazing.
I was like, is that a monkey, a dog? What is that?
Some sort of a
Yes.
lion.
The answer is yes.
Yeah, like something.
Get that
Okay.
painting too. Get it.
I don't know. That seems like she probably commissioned that.
It was at one of her sip and paints she did.
Oh my God. One too many glasses of wine there, Grandma.
Nana, no.
Nana, no.
Okay.
Nana had the whole bottle.
So I don't know if we ever gave this lady a name, but she doesn't need a name. She's Nana.
She's Jinxed old woman. She's in the
yeah.
notes. What do you
Thanks,
mean?
Nana.
Okay, so you guys, you know her address because you have the wallet,
Mhm.
and you go and knock on the door, and she answers the door, recognizes you from the park, and she's like, "Oh, hello." She like looks up and down the street, and she's like, "Okay, come in."
We come in quickly.
What can I do for you, young ladies?
Hi. I think you remember me from the park. This is my friend Quinn. But
Hello.
we happened to find this, and I immediately recognized her face in the picture. But I wanted to make sure that I return this to you because it's obviously very important. And then I'm gonna like hand out the wallet.
Okay. He says, "Oh, thank you. I didn't even know it was missing." She quickly like looks through it, like all of her cards and stuff. You could see she's counting the money.
So you're doing all right? You seemed worried last time we met, and I just wanted to make sure you were doing all right. Things have changed a little bit since we first met.
Oh, this is still not something that we can talk about. When you start pushing into things that don't involve you, people disappear.
We got the sense last time we met you that you were scared for your family. And we found a little bit out about what's going on, so we think that we can help you and keep your family safe. But we just need more information so that we can put everything together.
Okay. Are you just trying to get her into a question answering mood, or are you going to ask something specific now? Because that sounds like the opening to manipulate someone. If you want to ask a follow-up question.
Do it.
I don't know what I would ask though. Maybe I'll just like get her in the question mood.
Okay.
And
Yes,
then
with the
Luna, if
atmosphere.
you have stuff too. Yeah.
Okay, well, then she seems receptive to that line of discussion, but she's not going to just volunteer information.
What can we do to assure you that we can be trusted?
You say you're figuring out what is going on here, so you know how dangerous it is, and the people are dangerous people in this town are not messing around. How, if you want me to trust that you can handle that, tell me what you would do to handle that.
Well, we are a full team of of hunters, and we have a lot of experience between the whole group. We've encountered things like this before. We've handled other creatures, monsters, phenomenon?
We work for an entire organization that is dedicated to keeping people safe from monsters and from bad things happening.
Okay. So again, hello Ryan. Oh, hello Ryan. I saw you join the Roll20 first, and so I said hello before you were here.
Coming in hot.
Yeah, that's fine. You take your time to cool down while
I'm fine. I'm here.
Hello.
Sorry for the delay.
No problem. We're still in the first scene, returning Nana's wallet.
Okay, perfect.
So anyway, you have established enough groundwork to convince her to cooperate with you, but you need to actually ask her to do something, or she's not going to volunteer information or actions. And I'm still going to make you roll manipulate someone, but you've established the foundation for whatever you want to ask her to do.
All right. I guess I like to ask her if she can tell us what she knows about the people that have been going missing. I guess we'll start there. What does she
Okay.
know?
Mm-hmm.
I want to know what she thinks about the mayor.
Yeah.
Just very casually, no like implication of like us thinking of him in a bad light or anything. Just a very neutral. What are your opinions? What do you think?
Okay. So we'll do one manipulate someone. One of you can roll it. The other can roll a help out if you want, but remember that there are consequences to failing a help out as well.
I'll do the help out.
Okay. And then the goal here will just be to get her to reveal more about the people in the town.
Okay. Do we have to
So-
do the help out first?
Do the help out first.
Okay, hold on. I'm looking for it. 1 second. Oop, I found it. Yeah. I don't have a lot of cool. Let's do this.
Okay.
All right.
Mixed success.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is you grant a +1, but you also expose yourself to trouble or danger. Okay. And then so we'll handle that as it comes up. Now Quinn can roll a manipulate someone with a +1.
Yeah.
Awesome. You needed that +1. And manipulate someone with a +1, or with a mixed success on a manipulate someone, is they'll do it, but only if you do something for them right now to show that you mean it. So she
What are we
tells
doing,
you.
dishes?
Hmm?
Dishes, organizing her yarn? I got this.
Make her a cup of tea.
Ooh, I'm great at making tea. Ask Cornelius.
It's pretty damn good.
She tells you, she's like, I'll be happy to tell you everything I know about the people that are running this town, but I need to get my daughter and her son out of here. Can you get them? Can you get them outside of away from the town? I know that there's some people. They're being watched.
I think I can help with this. I think I can do this. And Isaac, this may be a question for you because it's an ability that I added when we just leveled up. This one, Friends on the Force.
Oh, cool.
So I know a few cops I can persuade to look the other way or do me a favor. Is that, like, in theory, is that something I could use here?
Oh my
Mhm.
god. Yes.
All right, cool. All right,
Okay.
listen,
So
Nana.
You're just gonna make a phone call.
Yeah, I have a few friends that I think I can call to get your. Did she say daughter and grandson? Is that
Grandson.
what she said?
Yeah.
I think I can make a call to get them out of town safely.
Okay. So it looks like your ability says you need to roll an act under pressure to use this ability.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
And on a mixed success, the keeper is going to give you a worse outcome, a hard choice, or a price to pay.
Mm.
Gotta give up your liver.
Okay. Um,
A price to
so
pay.
your
She has to
friend,
get
your
the
friend, yeah,
tax
your friend,
bonus.
your friend on the forest tells you that, yeah, they can do that. They can have somebody to come pick them up and get them out of town today. They're not going to be able to do it without letting Benedict McCown know that you're there.
Uh-oh.
Wait a second. Oh.
Wait, what was the downside again? Sorry.
Somebody knows that she's here.
Benedict
Wait, who's?
Macau.
Benedict
Oh,
Benedict
So
eggs.
maybe I'll just pull Luna aside and say, if I do this, I'm gonna have to go into hiding. I may not be able to help with some other more public stuff because I can't let this person find me.
Is that bad?
Steel's puppy.
It's a little bit. Listen, I've done some shit.
I know you've done some.
There's some people looking for me.
Mm,
Benedict
okay.
McCown is one of them.
Oh. I see.
So do we think this Nana has the information we really want?
How good are you at disguising yourself?
That's a great question. I don't know.
'Cause maybe we could just
If,
buy
if you don't have a special
wig and
ability related to it, you're just as good as any other regular person.
we'll just buy you a wig and like a Halloween costume. Nobody'll know.
All
Mm,
right, let's do it.
Are you sure?
Yep. No, but yep.
You know
Okay.
what? Can we? Okay, yeah. Go for it.
All right, I will do it. I will get my cop friend to get this lady's daughter and grandson out of town, but then I'm gonna go real low key, stealthy as much as I can for the rest of the time.
We'll go buy
Okay.
you a wig right after this. It's better
Okay,
than bleaching
so-
your hair.
She takes your word on this, and so she'll start telling you about the people in the town. She tells you that there is, the government that would normally be the town, the mayor, the police that are actually in this town and all. They're not real government people. This entire town is run by a secret organization
Yes.
that calls themselves the Dark Watch.
I knew it.
They are extremely dangerous. People who cross them are never seen again. She knows that the mayor is a member of this organization.
Oh, jeez.
Do you know who's in charge of this organization?
I've been approached by a few people they try to recruit everyone, and your position in the organization is dependent upon how much loyalty you show them. I've been avoiding committing to anything for a while, but it can only last so long. I have not met their leader.
And if you had to guess how much of the town is involved in this, like, is this half of the town is part of this, all of the town is part of this organization, or just a small group?
At least half the town is affiliated in some way. Obviously, the people with more power and influence is a small number of that, but they use everyone as part of their information network. So be careful who you talk to.
Is
Oh,
there
damn.
anyone that you trust that we should speak to that might have other information?
Honestly, I'd say the best source of information is probably Katie at the diner.
Okay.
She has somehow managed to play both sides. She's not technically a member of the Dark Watch, but they use her to get information about people passing through town. Fine, Alan, I'll give her a name. Give me a minute.
I was gonna say, to get her address, we would have had to look at her.
Yes,
I'm
you
assuming
have her.
license.
You have her license with a name on it. Okay, well, I'll get you a name in a minute. We'll continue the scene.
Oh, I like that.
Eleanor is a very good old lady name.
It's
Mhm.
an excellent old lady name.
Okay, fine, we'll use it.
Woo!
Fine.
I was having trouble Googling the name generator. I don't have it bookmarked. Eleanor.
What do you think, Luna? Is there anything else that we need to ask Eleanor?
Who do you most avoid when you go out and about? Like if you see them out and about, you just turn and go the opposite direction. Who should we avoid?
Most of the authority figures have a pretty high rank in the Dark Watch. Definitely the anyone at the newspaper, library, the
At her saying the library, and my eyebrows are going to raise, and I'm going to catch Quinn's eye because that's where Cornelius and Molly are going. So
Yep.
it's one of those where we're like, oh shit.
Bring it on, motherfuckers.
Oh god.
You can handle it, right, Gramps?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Took down the Kaiser.
Almost killed Hitler.
Mm-hmm. I think that's it, though. Well, thank you very much for all the information you've given us. You have a very lovely home, and we will do our best to protect your family. We'll get them out tonight.
Thank you, dearie. Okay, so that was more productive than I thought it would be.
We're gonna leave them and be
Odd
like,
to-
did you see that rug?
Oh my god, do you think she made that? It's so beautiful. Oh my god.
I was too busy looking at the monkey dog on the wall.
Is that what that was? I couldn't figure it out. I thought maybe it was some sort of ugly cat.
Monkey dog? Do you mean the cat bear?
I thought it was kind of a monkey from the first because it kind of looked like it had the curled tail.
I'll post you a full-size render of this if you want it.
I'll put it on my wall, dude.
I will frame it, please. send it.
Amazing.
I'll pass
It's
it down to
almost
my
like bugbear
children.
penis.
We also probably require it to be in our house in D&D over the fireplace somehow.
Thank God the maps in D&D are top down, so I don't need to have that on the wall.
You just have to worry about maps that have nice rugs and flooring.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't know that was going to be the real issue, did you, Alan?
I had no idea.
No idea.
I was shocked.
No, I'm stealing this rug.
Okay.
Okay, so is there anything you wanted to do for the you've left Nana's house, Eleanor's house. I'm preparing for the next scene at the library, but is there anything you want to do? Technically, the library scene is going to happen concurrently, but if you wanted to call them or something, we can have that happen near the end of their scene.
Ooh, at the end of our scene or towards the end, before we leave Nana's house, can I text Molly about the library being dangerous and to keep an eye out? But that'll probably be close to the end of their situation. So, but I
Okay.
do want to do that.
Okay, so we'll just have that. That'll come in near the end of the library scene.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. You guys are in the library, Cornelius and Molly. What were you going to look for here?
I am forgetting.
I was just going to say, hope you
I got you.
remember, because I
I
don't.
got you, folks. Don't
It was
worry.
gonna be. Go ahead. Let us know.
Old maps. It's effectively so because Bob had a vision about being underground in like a
That was
built area, kind of like a catacombs type thing. I believe the original plan was that you guys were going to go look at old maps, see if there's anything about old catacombs, caves, etc. in any of the records. So, and anything else y'all want to research? It's your time at the library. Have fun. Read books. Remember, the average American has a literacy rating of that of a 6th grader. So probably bump that up a little bit.
Oh, dear.
Cornelius has the literacy rating of an elder god.
You question me?
But he can't decide what to have for lunch.
Better have fiber.
Oh, dear.
Excuse me, young missy.
Hello.
Do you have a? I'm something of a history buff. Do you have a map section?
Maps?
Yes.
Hmm.
Ideally local. I'm very interested in the area.
She takes you to a section that has some they look like various like atlases and stuff, and there is a small portion of that has some like local area things, but nothing that's like literally this town. It's the smallest it gets is like this portion of the state is like a almost like one of those fold out travel maps with all the road highways and everything.
I'm more interested in like I guess less roads and towns, but more of a geographical map that would show hills and valleys and caves and things of that nature, like natural phenomenon in the area. Is that something you might have?
Well, that doesn't sound like something we normally keep here. There are some survey records at the town
Oh.
hall.
Oh, that might be helpful. Maybe we can go over there.
What was the name of that? What was the thing we were looking for underground? It was like a
Dark Watch Sanctum.
Dark Watch.
right, but wasn't there a component to it that? Yeah, maybe not.
What context did you hear about it in?
I thought
Yeah.
there was like we talked about it. There was like a never mind. But,
So from what I remember from the vision that Bob had, right, is that it is that he gets the feeling that he's underground, but he's in like a built area, right? It's not just a cave. It was like there was stone walls, etc.
That's right. Okay, and I would ask, and anything about. I may go over and check at City Hall, but anything? Do you know anything about local bunkers, or something to do possibly with the Cold War, or in preparation of the Nazis potentially winning and invading? Goddamn Nazis!
Okay.
I'm-
You're talking about the Nazis and Molly standing behind you in full camo gear.
I was going to say, I'm also very interested to hear about any underground bunkers that might exist in this city. Any cities below a city, one could say.
Secret societies,
Mhm.
Is the government fake by any chance?
I mean, I've noticed it's a bit cooler here, and I do know that reptiles do like the cooler temperatures, so I'm just also keeping that in mind, just in case.
When you're near me, you're always a little bit cooler.
That's fair.
Yeah, I've got a joie de vivre that many people find irresistible.
Okay, so you're looking for information
Isaac,
about
quick
underground.
question.
Yeah.
Is that a woman familiar? That token?
I think this is the same woman I've used as the librarian every time we've
I think
been
so.
there.
Okay, never mind. You're good.
A lot of the female characters look similar, unfortunately.
Okay, because she vaguely reminded me of like one of the hooded figures in the woods, so that's why I was asking.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, I can
they're
see that.
gonna probably have similar facial features, but just because of the way I generated the images, if it's not the exact same image, it's not the same person.
Right? Yeah, like I know, like a lot of like AI art generators, they have a tendency of just like, did you enter woman with black hair? Time to show you the same fucking person.
Oh my God, tell me about it. I tried to do that when I was creating a different D&D character, and I was like, I just want this, like these specific things, and it was like, you want this same person over, and I was like, no, please, some kind of variety. Like,
In AI technology, we call that a misalignment. All right, please proceed. Sorry, my nerd was showing for a second.
Okay. That's fine. So yeah, this is the librarian token. She's always been the librarian.
Okay, cool.
Any construction records or anything of that nature, old blueprints, any.
I mean, this is a public library where we focus on education and reading material. If you want civic records, that is definitely going to be kept somewhere else.
Fair enough. Sometimes libraries have records of important things that were.
This isn't that big of a library.
Also, when they're not trying to hide things on purpose from us, so that could be. It could be. Do you have a basement section here?
You asking if there's a downstairs to the library?
Yes.
No.
She's very interested in things that grow as below the dirt.
That
Yes.
grow below the dirt. That's great. Okay. She points you to a gardening section.
Alliums specifically.
Gardening section. Oh dear.
Well, it sounds to me like you may not have exactly what we're looking for. Did you say the where did you say they might have those? The city was it
The-
City Hall or the?
City Hall, yes.
City Hall.
Okay, well, I thank you for your time, ma'am. And Molly, was there anything else you needed? Maybe you look in the garlic section.
Well, I do like to learn about garlic, but do you have anything here on like your history section? I know some people like to call it conspiracy theories, but it's science in my mind. So, do you have a section on that?
She looks at you a little sideways and she's like, "Oh, sure," and takes you to a small section. This isn't that big of a library, so when like a section is like literally like 6 books, right?
Okay.
So, but she takes you to a place where there is a couple books on, like flat Earth and lizard people and that kind of stuff.
I'm very into this. That is excellent. I'm just gonna
Molly's over here wishing she had a library card.
I'm just gonna like take the whole section. I want to check the whole section out.
Okay.
Did you bring your wagon?
I like
It's
the
fine.
idea that
It's like 6 books. It's fine.
Okay.
It's
this is
fine.
like a.
Put a couple in your backpack and carry the rest.
Yes.
I love how this library is like it's a small library. Each section is really, really small, just a handful of books. By the way, here's a book on lizard people and flat Earth.
It's
I'm
science,
saying that
Alan.
this section has like, yes, that's all they have. That one thing.
Also, I've never been to a library that has a conspiracy theorist section.
Listen, expand your horizons.
Anything
Noble
could
has
happen
stuff
when
for
Ralph
about
Hartman's in
ancient
charge.
aliens and shit.
It's true. Anything can happen when Ralph
Yeah.
Hartman is in charge. Yeah.
Mhm.
It's part of the
His
fiction.
library, like
section.
1/3 of it is all conspiracy theories.
It's like half, yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna try to check these books out? You're gonna need to register for a library card. You have a
All right.
local
Please roll
address.
play it.
Maybe I won't then, just for brevity's sake. I will just in my heart pretend that I did.
We can always come back if you.
That's true. That's true. I'm just,
Yeah.
you know what? I have some of these books at home anyway, so it's fine.
I've read many books more than once. I know.
That's part of Molly's lore library.
Yeah. Done.
So I guess we'll
Okay.
let's head toward the city hall and.
I think we
Okay,
should.
about this
yeah.
time, Molly's getting a text from Quinn
Uh-oh.
or Luna. I don't remember who sent the text.
Me, Luna.
Luna sent it.
Beware of the library. It's not safe.
Oh dear. Okay. I'm gonna let Cornelius know that I have received this message from Luna and that we should hurry along.
Are the stacks in the stable? They tip over and crush you?
Yes.
Oh, we better go then.
Come on, let's go. Let's see what we can find at the other.
Okay.
Could I have a piece of garlic? I'd like to.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I have all kinds
You know,
here.
I was reading an article the other day that there's many benefits to garlic for your health.
It's
boost-
so good
boost-
for you.
Boosts your immune system, helps with high blood pressure and cholesterol, antibiotic properties.
What doesn't it do? Also helps keep monsters at bay.
Well, there you go.
Okay. So we can continue the scene if you want to go to the city hall.
Yeah, I would.
Okay. I don't have a different interior government building, so this is city hall now.
It's perfect.
Hey, she has black hair too.
Jacques. Okay.
This is the same receptionist at the mayor's office. The city hall is the mayor's office, right? So you got this is
Yeah. Where's the records department?
what kind of records are you looking for? They need to have an official request to get records.
Oh, well. Do you have a form we could fill out?
She turns around to a file cabinet and pulls out a form and hands it to you.
We're looking for geographical map. Very interested in geography in the area, hills and valleys and caves and this kind of maybe we want to go do some spelunking. And
if I can ask, originally me and August were planning on going to City Hall for an appointment with the mayor. When does that take place?
I couldn't. For some reason, I thought you were doing something different. But yeah, if that was the mayor, then that would probably be concurrent. So we should play that first before we get into this one.
Yeah, because we quote scheduled an appointment, right? So
right.
Yeah.
We'll be out harassing the receptionist while you're.
We'll be busy filling out these paper forms.
Requisitions.
Okay, so
why is this request form 8 pages long back to back?
It's all about you just have to initial it 42 times.
Oh, okay.
Just fill check marks and initials, and you sign at the very last page.
It's like the DMV. You sign everything. You go. They're like, oh, you forgot one piece of paper. I'm gonna need you to start over. Please go to the back of the line.
So this is reminding me of the army days.
It's all right. I gotcha. At
Okay.
least we don't have to use a computer.
You were in the Air Force.
I was
Just kidding.
many things.
That's okay, Grandpa. Let's get you to bed.
Yeah. Okay, Grandpa.
Back in World War II.
I know, Kaiser rules. Got it.
Like I said, I will always love how Cornelius is both the least competent, but also the most competent person of this group at the exact same time.
I was saying earlier, I love Ryan. The role playing you do when you use that ability to travel through your memory, like whenever we point out when we point out something that you've remembered, you're just like Ralph Hartman, like it just came to you in a spontaneous moment.
Oh, that shit was so funny.
We're all talking about something else, and you just blurt it out.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you talking about, old man? I remember Ralph Hartman.
Very specific. Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna do Bob and August's scene at the mayor's office, and we'll see how long their interaction with the receptionist takes, but probably about the time that they go into the room with the mayor will be when you guys show up to talk to the receptionist.
Like we'll see the door shut.
Yeah. Okay, so refresh your own memory on that.
Yeah. Okay, so essentially the goal is like, 1, we have an appointment. 2, we know that he's in on like the secret society type stuff, and that he's actively been withholding information from us. So essentially, we're going to try a diplomatic approach of going in there and saying, hey, we don't want bad stuff to happen, okay? You probably don't want bad stuff to happen. Let's talk about it, right? There is an extremely high likelihood that he's just going to tell us to fuck off and that outsider's bad and ruin everything or whatever the fuck he's probably going to say, because he
definitely already has an opinion of you guys.
Yeah, that's literally the only opinion he has at this point. So we're trying to go in there you're gonna be the face. You're gonna go, listen, maybe you got off on the wrong foot. Stuff like that. And also, last session, I pointed out to him that Bob seems to have some kind of natural immunity to the void because he went through it and he came out fine. So he kind of offered, like, hey, I might be valuable. If you work with us and give us information, maybe I can help you out. All right. Maybe I can give you like a hair sample or something. I don't know, just whatever would help. Yeah.
There was a mention of experiments and stuff, and you wanted to offer yourself as an experimental subject of some kind.
Yep, as long as we get like good information. So that'd be like part of the trade, right? So that's why I'm here as muscle and potential food for the beast. And you're the person feeding the beast. So get in there, August.
Okay, so the receptionist sees you come in and she's like, "Oh, hello." Let me check. Yeah, it looks like he has told me that this appointment was canceled.
Bastard.
She sort of glances behind her at a closed door and she's like, "I'm sorry, I can't let you through." This is my job to make sure the mayor is not disturbed in the work that he's doing. That's great. So am I.
They're both completely gone.
Okay, you can roll and manipulate someone to try to get her to let you through, or you could just try to go through despite her protests.
I got the muscle.
Yeah.
We are trying for diplomatic. Oh, a 9! Huge!
All right. Mixed success means they'll let you do it if you do something for them right now to prove that you mean business. So, what's that?
Gotta donate your liver.
No.
I'm on a roll.
Yeah. What is that drawing?
Don't know.
Don't worry about that.
What is this?
The
It's
rug.
It is a rug. Yay! I put a W on it.
Perfect.
I attempted to put a W on it.
There's a text tool you could use, right?
But that's not as fun as freehand.
Okay. All right. That's fair. What does the W stand for? I'm so curious.
Isn't this like a walnut village or whatever?
Oh, it's
Walnut
Walnut Hill. Yeah,
Walnut Grove.
Yeah,
or
Walnut
something.
Hill. Yeah.
Walnut Hill.
That
Yeah,
is perfect.
you gotta try to fit an H in there, just like right next to it. Just try to squeeze it in.
No, just a W.
Okay. All right, so we got a 9 on manipulate someone.
It's
So we have
okay.
to
Hyphenated.
we got to help her out with something.
She says, "Look, I can get fired if I just let people into the mayor's office that he doesn't want to talk to." How what if I just can't think of what you could give her.
What if we just
Yeah.
walk past you and you look the other way? You got distracted. Look out the window, a squirrel.
Right about now,
Okay.
we come up and ring the bell, and she has to.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, that'd be really fun. She goes to
Yeah.
open the door and we just sneak in. Oh, that's
Okay,
Brilliant.
I'll let Cornelius's distraction be enough for you guys to sneak past her desk.
Excuse
All
me,
right.
young lady. Young lady, I say, young lady.
So okay, so we're
go,
gonna
go,
now
go,
we
go.
got two concurrent scenes going on here. Let's resolve the scene with Cornelius and Molly since they're still outside with the receptionist, and then we'll move on to the mayor's office.
Okay.
Okay, so
I think we had asked for the records.
you asked for the
particularly
records.
maps and or
Yeah.
and I was going to ask about any if they had historic blueprints as well.
Okay, so she's given you a form to fill out, and it is asking for a lot of information. It wants to know like specifically what you're asking for, why you need it, what you're going to use it for, your full name and address and social security number, and like a lot more information than you think should be necessary
Wow.
for
Social
One.
security
My
number.
social security number is 1.
I mean, I know sometimes I can get a little carried away with things, but like, does this seem off to you?
Yeah, it's we can lie, I'm not gonna whisper that. You don't have to be. They don't go and check right away. They just assume you're telling the truth.
That's a good point.
I've done this before. Trust me.
Perfect.
Okay, so what alias are you putting on a government form?
Cameron Oakley, because I'm Cornelius Orkley. Cameron Oakley.
Just spell Oakley different.
Oh, this should be Orkley. It should have an R in it.
Yeah, Orkley.
Oh, the icon didn't update. Let me fix that for you.
ORK. There you go. My name is. I have my old. I have my driver's license. That was my secret agent driver's license from 1957 that I still carry around, and I'm senile enough to think it's still valid.
Says it expired in like the next year.
1967,
Yeah.
1969, or whatever, 59.
Okay.
But it's definitely me.
Or whatever. You don't even know what year you're. 59, 69. I don't know the difference.
All I know is before the goddamn hippies showed up.
Oh my god.
Okay. So what are you requesting
you
on this
dated a
one?
hippie.
I think I'm very interested in exploring. I'm looking for geographical surveys of caves and depressions in the area, and I'm also really interested in I lived through the Cold War, and I'm looking for any potentially any blueprint. I built one myself, and I'm always interested in how other people did it. Any like a raid shelter or something that maybe got built here for the community back in the day. I'm looking for maps and geographical maps. And is there any old raid shelters that will just make me think of the good old days when we were fighting the commies?
Okay. After filling out the form and turning it in, she like goes back into the back to see what she can find for you.
Thank you, ma'am.
After a few minutes, she comes back out with like a banker box that's like full of several files, and she's like, "This is all I could find. I mean, it's not full. It's probably 12 files in it with some various papers. But she's like, you can look through this, but if you need a copy of anything, let me know. I'll have to check it before making a copy."
Are Xeroxes still a nickel?
No. It's $2.50 per page.
Oh
my god.
$2.50.
Hmm.
In this economy?
In this economy?
I Can I use one of my connect the dot points? I think I only have one to use. Yes, I do.
I think you only have one for this mystery, yeah. Yep,
Inflation.
this seems like a good time to use it, though.
That's what I'm thinking. Can I use when and where will the next critical event occur?
Mm-hmm.
Please.
Next critical event is going to happen.
Mayor's office.
Mm.
7 minutes.
I was gonna
Uh-oh.
is in at Katie's Diner in about half an hour.
Oh.
They did have really good chili.
Okay. Thank you. Put this to 0.
I'll sort through the.
Okay, so what you're finding in these papers is pretty much what you asked for. There's lots of geographical information and some like construction permits and that kind of stuff, and it's a little bit sort of buried information. And it's like I know what you're looking for, but it's all sort of jumbled together. In order to find that, you're definitely going to have to sort through it, and it's going to take a little bit of time. But if what you're looking for is available, it would be in this set of information, or it's been removed deliberately, which I'll tell you if there's gaps after you take the time to look through it.
Do I need to investigate a mystery to do this? Or?
I don't think so. I think I would just want to say it takes time. Let me double check what are the questions from Investigate a Mystery.
What is being concealed here?
Yeah, you can roll Investigate a Mystery and to ask that question. Actually, yeah, I'll let you. You can ask any of the questions from Investigate a Mystery. You got a mixed success, so that's hold 1. What is being concealed here?
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely are able to sort through enough of it to see that notably absent is any survey records or construction permits related to the area right around the town square. And you, though you do find like a much older record that shows that this area didn't used to be as flat as the town makes it appear to be.
Very
They
interesting.
built up over it. I see. Mumbling that under my breath. I think I've got
Okay.
something away.
Okay, so Alan, we're doing time jumping here. We're going to go back to your scene.
Yeah, no, I'm just poking fun. You can ignore me.
Okay.
You know, Cornelius, he isn't as fast as he used to be.
Got his glasses.
I'm just poking fun because, like, for their scene, it's been like several minutes. So it's like, damn, Daryl didn't just instantly kick us out the moment we went
Yeah.
through the door. Crazy.
You're safe now.
It just took you guys that long to Scooby Doo your way over there.
Yeah, you got to
There
go
was a
through
lot-
the
there was
hallway
like-
with all
there
the
was like-
connected doors.
30 seconds of running in place.
Man, I'm just poking fun. You can ignore me.
Okay. Okay, so with that information, is there anything else you want to look for in this collection or search for something new?
I think that's what I was really looking for. So
Yeah. I think that gives
Okay.
us good information to pass onward too.
You see,
Okay,
Molly,
so-
sometimes you look at where the gaps are, not what's actually there.
Okay,
Isaac, is there a
so
well at the center of this town?
there is. I mean, kind of. It's not used as a well anymore, but it looks like it's been sort of modified to be a fountain now.
Perfect.
Okay. So Bob and August sneak into the mayor's office behind the receptionist while she's distracted by Cornelius and Molly. And you burst in. What was the mayor's name?
Daryl Rush.
Daryl. I keep getting him confused with Ralph Hartman. Daryl Rush. So Daryl is clearly startled by you bursting into his office, and he stands up from his desk and he's like, "What? I told her not to let you in here. What do you guys want? What do you want now?" We don't have an appointment. I am right. But that is not a good idea. That's just gonna more attention creates more problems. I think you know that from what we saw the other day. Okay. What do you mean nothing? As long as nothing bad happens, like a government agency raiding a town? No, people won't get hurt. We're keeping people safe.
Is Aaron safe? I'm curious.
Aaron made a mistake. And
But he's not safe.
No.
Wouldn't you want assistance in case someone else makes a mistake or prevent these mistakes from occurring in the first place?
We had a way to prevent these mistakes, and Aaron didn't pay attention to the process. He created his own problem.
If I may, I went through the void with Aaron as he kind of teleported away. All right. I am a chosen one. I have some kind of natural resistance to the void. I want to help prevent these mistakes. I don't want another incident like Aaron to occur. If you would like maybe some of my help, maybe I can get involved in some of the testing. Maybe we can prevent these mistakes from happening.
That's not a bad proposal. Unfortunately, I'm not the one that makes the final decision on these things. And you
Would
have
that
not
be
been inducted.
Ralph Hartman?
It is.
I
Are
think
you
Ralph
saying?
Hartman.
Are you
is
saying that? Go ahead.
I think Ralph Hartman is an educated man. All right. I think we can both agree on that. He's very well studied. He's very educated. He knows many things, right? I'm sure that if you told him, hey, some guy came through, him and his friends said that there's an agency here, wanted to help us out. Maybe you can use some of the agency's resources because the agency is has a lot of money, right? I'm sure that if you need more resources, that they can get them for you, right? And also, one of them has some kind of natural resistance to the void. Isn't that interesting? I bet he'd make a good, he'd have a good contribution to the research. I'm sure Ralph would love to meet me, as well as my good friend August here, as she has access to a lot of these resources from the agency. So I'm sure that she can pull some strings to help us out.
Are you asking me?
Mm.
Do the two of you want to be inducted into the Dark Watch? Is that what you're asking?
I glance over at August.
Yeah. In the Dark Watch, we help each other. And if you really want to participate, you'll need to be in the inner circle.
Mm. What does joining the inner circle entail exactly?
Well, there's a meeting with the rest of the Dark Watch, Grand Warlock, and
Sorry, wait, what was that? The rest of Dark Watch and what?
Grand Warlock.
Okay.
And if you're approved, then you can become one of us.
Would this Grand Warlock be Ralph Hartman, if I may guess? Or is that secret?
Yeah, it's pretty obvious, yes.
Yeah.
He does like the titles.
I imagine he is the kind of man who would like titles. That is a lot to think about, of course. The offer's generous, right? As like, you know, I look around and, you know, I see that this town's great. The Dark Watch has been doing good work around here, you know. However, like I said, I just want to prevent another errand from happening, right? And if I can make some kind of contribution, right, that would prevent more errands from occurring, then I think we both win.
I think we both want the same things, but I don't know if you really understand what's going on yet.
And I would love it if you could help me understand. Help me help you, Daryl Rush. Sir Rush, Mayor of Walnut Hill. Do you like
Probably-
fancy titles?
Mayor's good enough for me.
That's fair.
I've probably already told you more than I should for someone who has not been inducted.
You know what? That's fair. I respect it. Would you be able to possibly organize some kind of meeting between the Grand Warlock and maybe my friend and I, August, here?
He's like, 1 moment. And he turns his back to you. You can see him moving his hands. You know, maybe he got his phone out of his pocket, but you didn't see him get a phone out of his pocket. And he stands like that for a few minutes. And he turns around and he says, "Yeah. We can take you to Ralph. Let's go."
Wait, let's go? Like now?
Yeah. He starts walking toward his door.
So I look to August and just shrug, I guess. So we're just going to the door.
I mean, are you following him? Both of you, or one of you,
Yeah,
or what?
yeah, I'm following August. Sick. Okay.
Okay. So I think that then will wrap up at around the same time as Cornelius and Molly are wrapping up. So you guys can walk out of there and see them sort of packing up that box. Do you want to interact with them at all, or not?
As soon as I see them, I want to like kind of hold up my finger of just like shush, be quiet, and then make like a gesture of just like like follow us but slow type gesture.
Okay, that's a complex.
You know what? I'll just
It's a hand signal I taught him. We used it back in the service. We used all sorts of hand
we use
signals.
We use the cheat at werewolf all the time. Yeah.
Ayo.
In that case, I'll just have the hand signal just be like, shush, quiet, and then when we're clear, I'll just text him saying something, follow, but don't get too close.
Okay.
We are going to see Ralph.
Okay. So now, I think we need to decide what the next set of scenes are going to be. Bob and August are definitely going with Daryl to see Ralph. And Molly knows that a critical event is happening at the diner very soon. Quinn and Luna, Quinn is very anxious about being seen around town now. And I don't know if Luna has any specific goals anymore. So what do you guys want to do? Where do you want to meet up to do things? What's the next scenes?
So just to for clarity, what I just to reiterate what I communicated to like kind of like the rest of the group, it's essentially I just told them to be quiet and just not acknowledge as much. But then I text the group. I just whatever group chat we have. Just say we are going to see Ralph. Try to follow, but not too closely.
So Molly, do you want to reveal to everyone about the diner information, or do you want to just let that be and see what this is?
Oh, I would like to reveal that to everyone, and just sort of say that, I know that something is going to happen at the diner in, say, the next 20 minutes.
Lynn,
Isaac,
where were
can
you gonna want to go to like be on the down low? Because all I said is Luna text Molly, Quinn needs to lay low for a bit. We will meet up with you later. But like, where do you want to go to lay low?
I just have this vision of being back in the park with the old ladies, like with a trench coat, feeding the pigeons, with sunglasses on. But I don't like. We can go to the diner.
It's just across the street from the diner.
Yeah, that's like the
Yeah.
town. That's the town square area. So
Okay.
Let's go to the park and we'll have you in like a different coat with a hat and glasses.
And maybe we'll be close enough to the diner that we can keep an eye on what's happening, knowing that something's going to happen there.
Isaac, based on the direction we're following, Daryl, are we going in the general direction of the diner? Are we going like opposite direction? Are we able to kind of figure that out?
I started to stop the scene before you left the building. He's taking to another place in this building.
Oh, in this building.
Yes.
Oh, I thought we were leaving. Oh, my apologies.
He's leaving his office, and so you walk past
Oh,
Cornelius and Molly. But this isn't just contrary to the art on the screen. This isn't just a one-room building like this. So,
right. Yeah. I understand. Oh, that. How far is the diner from the town hall?
probably 2 blocks.
Oh,
It's in the downtown area. Everything's nearby here.
okay. Oh, okay. So then it's like if me and August have to sprint.
If something
there.
blows up, we're gonna hear it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. All right.
Yeah, you just
also,
can't
that's
get
like-
there instantly, but
Yeah,
you know.
but also that's like in 20 minutes, right? So like in theory, we can like have a conversation with Ralph and maybe get out before something bad happens.
Yeah.
Maybe.
If that happens in this building, but yeah, so far you haven't left the building.
Okay. All right. Cool.
So
I don't like how you said that, by the way. If that happens in this building. But I'm along for the ride. I'm in. I'm committed to following Daryl Rush. All right, with my
All right.
good buddy August.
Okay, so Gwen and Luna are sticking together in the park feeding pigeons.
Yep.
Is there anything you want to accomplish there other than just laying low?
I think
Probably,
keep an
probably
eye on the
defeats the
diner.
purpose of laying low if you're trying to accomplish something, doesn't it? So, okay, keeping an eye on the diner.
Yeah.
Okay, Molly and Cornelius, what is your plan? Are you going to do you think Quinn and Luna keeping an eye on the diner is going to be enough, or do you want to go there, or do you want to follow, or do you want to split?
Oh.
Maybe Molly joins them in the park and Cornelius follows Bob and August.
Well, he told us, or he
Bob wants you guys to follow him.
yeah. So I'm gonna follow him, but
Okay.
especially if it's Ralph Hartman.
I think I'll go with Cornelius for now. But I'm gonna make sure to keep an eye on the time.
Okay.
Because we might not necessarily be able to go along with them. Like if we get spotted or whatever, then I would like to pull back to the diner.
Okay. So, I guess we'll stay with Bob and August for the next scene now. Daryl is
the bathroom. I think the bathroom is this way, and I'll kind of trail him.
okay. Which is funny because there's basically that's kind of where you're going to, sort of the utility side of the building where the bathrooms are, and a like fire escape stairwell that Daryl leads you guys into, which goes down below ground level, and he takes you down.
Oh no. Oh no.
Basement, basement, basement.
So you go down 2 flights of stairs, much deeper than you thought. You know, there's no underground parking or anything. This doesn't make sense. And we on the avenue scene to switch to.
Or I guess we'd be following them down the stairs, like a couple.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on like how far behind you. Like, how long do you wait after they enter the stairwell before you enter the stairwell?
Like I would like not let the door. If it's like any stairwell I've ever been in, it takes like 15 seconds for the door to shut.
Oh yeah.
So I'm not gonna catch it right when it would be shutting and sneak in.
I like to imagine that, like, as Bob and August are walking, that, like, if they ever reach, like, a junction where a turn was made or something, that, like, Bob would just, like, use, like, a pen or something and just mark something on the wall real quick, if possible.
Mm-hmm.
So Sharpies are for.
Exactly.
Sorry, I'm fixing the tokens on the other screen before I switch you over there. And I don't have.
Can I also
an
ask
August
I-
token here.
Isaac,
Yeah.
what vibe am I currently getting from Daryl? Is he, like, cautiously watching us, or is he just, like, full back turn, just marching in a direction?
He is making sure you're following him, but he doesn't seem. I mean, he seems to trust that you're not going to like physically attack him now, but he.
So does he have, like, an issue with, like, if I take out my phone, like, does he give a shit?
Yeah, he'd probably like keep a closer eye on you if he saw you with your phone out.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Well, I only sent the one group text and I just put it away immediately. So
Yeah.
Nana?
Nan?
It
I just had a
changed the
flash
background. Did it change for you guys?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. We see a tunnel.
Tunnel. Okay.
Hiding between the crenellations here.
2 Augusts for me.
Nope. Thought August wasn't on the scene, and then she wasn't, and I added one, but we don't need a second August.
We need a.
Molly.
Who's missing? Molly's
Molly.
missing. Oh, okay. You are.
Secret tunnel.
Yeah.
Secret tunnel. Through the
Okay.
mountain.
Okay. Yeah, I have like a bunch of other tokens on the GM layer, so sometimes it's hard for me to notice which ones are in what layer.
Why do you have so many tokens in the GM layer, Isaac?
I was just gonna ask that too. What you hiding?
Yeah, what you hiding back there, huh?
All of the NPCs that have ever appeared are on my GM layer.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, because there's only one true scene. All right, that's fair.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the way I'm doing the backgrounds is with a feature called a multi-sided token. And so I can just change what side it is and it changed the image, but it's still one. I'll show you how to do that later if you want.
Yeah,
but
yeah, thank you. I want it.
A required tutorial, please.
Yeah, you could even roll them. Like I can tell it to pick a random side, but that's definitely not how I'm using it for this.
Right?
background
Yeah,
image, you know? But like the clock is the same way the shadows clock is. That's a multi-sided token, so I can just right click on it and tell it to move to the next.
Oh, what?
thing. Yeah.
Cool.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Okay, so so you guys are going through some tunnels now. Definitely underground, definitely constructed. Definitely
Am I
what you
getting the
guys
same-
think you're looking for.
Yeah, I was about to ask. Like, am I getting the same vibe from this tunnel that I did from like my vision?
Vision where you saw the device?
Yeah, like the device in the tunnel. Yeah.
Yeah. Not quite. The construction looks similar, but this isn't the place you saw it, right?
Okay, sure.
So maybe that's where you're going.
Sick. I love it.
Okay. And these tunnels are winding, and there's lots of side passages, and they all look the same. Cornelius and Molly, I'm gonna ask you guys to roll an act under pressure to keep
Oh,
up and
no.
stay. You can choose who rolls it, but no help outs, just one roll.
Wait, hold on. May I ask? Does me putting the marker on the wall count
Okay,
as
that
a
counts
help
as
out?
that counts as a help out.
Okay,
You need to roll the help out though.
What's your score,
I-
Molly?
I am a 0.
I'm a -1. You roll.
Okay.
Let Bob roll the help out first.
Don't worry. I have a lot of cool. Hey.
Okay.
Okay.
Just a second
Yeah.
to resolve the mixed success first.
Right.
Okay, you're exposing yourself to trouble or danger. What kind of
Ooh.
marking are you making on the walls?
It's just like a
How-
Sharpie that's just like a short
Okay.
little like kind of
Yeah.
like a little short check mark, not a full
Uh-huh.
blown arrow because I'm trying to do it quick, right?
Okay. Then I'll take that into account. Now you guys can make your act under pressure roll.
Okay.
You get a +1 forward from the help out.
So do this. +1. Okay.
Nice. Okay.
7. Okay.
So now You get a worse outcome, a hard choice, or a price to pay.
Price to pay, she loses half her garlic stock.
The
Oh,
cost
no.
is too steep. I mean,
Finds a
we
hole in her
technically-
pocket.
Oh no. Hmm.
You notice as you're traveling down the tunnels that they are pretty considerably echoey. So any noise you guys make, including footsteps, are going to be much more easier to detect. You're going to have to follow from a farther distance. Bob's
Yeah,
marks are allowing you to follow, but you can't be in line of sight anymore.
Oh,
I'm gonna see when you're trying to tail somebody, you gotta, when you take a step, you put your toes down first and drop your heel. It's a lot quieter that way.
oh, I've
But
never
it-
done
it-
this
but
before.
but it slows you down.
Okay.
They won't hear you coming. Trust me. I've done this before.
Okay, so also Molly, since you're keeping an eye on the clock, definitely if you wanted to get back to the diner in time for whatever might be happening, you
Oh,
need to go
no.
back now.
Mm.
If you can find your way.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna stay put. I'll trust that the girls are up
Okay.
and hopefully able to see what goes on, because I
Yeah.
don't trust I'd be able to make my way out.
We'll jump to that scene when it kicks off, but in the previous session, one of you gave Katie their phone number. Who was that?
That was me. Quinn.
Yeah.
It was Quinn. Okay, great. Okay. So we're continuing through the winding tunnels and eventually to a room. That's the right room.
Oh.
Okay, this is the room from your vision.
Hey, Satan!
Is that the device from my
Oh,
vision?
no.
Just a moment.
Ooh. Holy shit!
That's the device from your vision. It has its own token.
The Antikythera mechanism.
Yeah.
Yo, sorry, I got distracted. I just heard a shit ton of noise outside. It sounded like someone just got hit by a car. Holy shit.
I heard the horn.
I thought I heard a collision, right? But I don't see any cars hanging out there. So, like, I don't know. I hope everyone's okay. But I heard, like, some mad tires squealing, though. So, all right. That is the device. Sick. Is that Ralph Hartman?
That is Ralph Hartman.
Oh, my God. Finally, Ralph Hartman.
Okay, so let's get the scene a little organized here. Got tokens all over the place. Got you guys coming in. Ralph Hartman upstage here. And okay, so Daryl announces everyone's presence as you enter the room. Grand Warlock, I bring initiates. And Ralph turns around from his whatever he's doing with this device on the altar in the center of the room. And he says, "Oh, hello. The outsiders want to join the Dark Watch." tell us, what is your goal here?
You called us outsiders, so you're aware of us,
Yes,
of our presence in the town?
I am aware of what you've been doing here in my town.
In your town? I thought Daryl was the mayor.
Do you think, does he look like he's in charge right now?
Well, I mean, I can understand that he's not in charge of, the Dark Watch, right? But he is the
This
mayor?
town is the Dark Watch.
Oh. Oh. Suddenly, the gears in Bob's head starts to finally start to click into place.
Oh God, it's gonna be 10 minutes of Bob just going, oh,
Oh, so
oh,
that's my destiny.
Oh my god!
Amazing.
Okay, well, I'll at least speak for myself first, Grand Warlock. Do you prefer Grand Warlock? Do you prefer Grand Warlock Hartman?
Grand
Ralph
Warlock.
Hartman? Grand
I
Warlock.
am the
Okay.
Grand Warlock of the Dark Watch.
All right. Do you prefer that whole thing, or is just Grand Warlock okay? I just really want to make sure I get your pronouns correct.
EW.
Grand Warlock is fine.
Okay, he, him. That's good.
Yes.
Okay, X. I just wanted to make sure. Anyway, so we as outsiders, you probably have heard about the incident with Aaron, correct?
I'm aware of his mistakes.
Okay. We're humans, We're vulnerable to mistakes. Mistakes happen. We just have to acknowledge that. And unfortunately, we just don't want another mistake with Aaron to occur, right? Now, from what I understand, from what Daryl has said in the past, that Aaron got stuck in the void. Truly tragic, right? We mourn Aaron's loss. I'm sure he was a good guy. I didn't get a chance to know him, but there it is. And I was wondering if there is a way that perhaps we can help this mistake not occur again. Okay? And I suggest, you see, I'm a chosen one. I have some kind of natural resistance to the void and its energies, right? In fact, Aaron actually took me through the void when he teleported away, and I came out fine. Look at me. Nothing's wrong with me. I don't have any weird deformities or anything. I'm good. In fact, I even have little void powers as I kind of like blink my scythe into existence and then just unblink it out of existence.
Okay.
So I have abilities with this. I feel like perhaps I could be of assistance in ensuring that these mistakes do not happen again. Maybe I could teach you some new information that allows you to improve your tools. Perhaps I can further your understanding of how the void works. Something that I can do to help is what I'm offering. My friend August here is a part of a government agency, and their resources are vast. Tell them, August, about how the agency can assist them.
So what are you offering? What are you asking for? If you want to be part of the Dark Watch, what are you seeking? The Dark Watch is about power. What power do you want?
Give me a second to think about how Bob would respond to that. I feel like Bob would know how to respond to that, but I need to figure out how he would respond.
Mm-hmm. That Dwight gif is so distracting.
Sorry.
It's another rug.
Hey, this rug is pretty badass too, isn't it?
I'm trying not to think about it.
Bob will say, I also want power. I want to be able to have a lot of power and use that to cleanse this world of great evil. That is what I want. And the only way that I can cleanse the world of evil is to have this power. Since you're working with the Void and I have Void powers, I can help you in furthering your understanding of the Void, and I feel like you can even help me by maybe enhancing my Void powers in some way, making me
Yes.
stronger.
You understand. You know what it's like to have power coursing through your veins.
Exactly.
Summon creatures of darkness, make your enemies tremble before you. It's exhilarating, really.
I have not summoned creatures of darkness yet. I only have like little teleportation in and out of existence powers and stuff like that. That's what I got so far. But I would love to get more power, right? When you say summon creatures, are you talking about like summoning void creatures?
This device is my masterpiece. This connects us to the power of a dark realm. And we can use that power to make this world a better place.
Yes. When you say the dark realm, is this the void that I'm speaking of?
I'm sure it is. It can be called many things.
How would this device help us?
He turns to it for a moment and moves some components on it, and you can see energy coursing around it. and he and you can see some of that energy is sort of flowing into Ralph, and he raises his hands for a moment, and a beam of crackling energy streaks from his hand to one wall that just completely like makes a crater in the stone. And you can say this kind of power, if we can ask for boons from this other realm, and we will be granted what we ask for. We just have to know how to ask, and this machine helps us do that.
That's actually incredible. That's amazing. May I try to use the device? As I said, I have like some kind of void resist. Are there like settings on the device that give like different amounts of power? Or do you know of this?
As you can see, this beacon is very complex to operate. This is why I must maintain its operation, and this is why this was Aaron's fatal mistake. He tried to use it without me to supervise.
Oh, I see. So what did Aaron do with this device that caused him to go into the void?
I wasn't there. I can't tell you.
Oh, you weren't able to gather anything from like how the device was left? I assume that this machine is not stateless, right? So were you able to get anything from the state that it was in when you found it?
Its state is constantly changing, and you can see that too. That it's even the structure of the machine. In any given moment, it looks like a normal, like complex clockwork machine of some kind. But if you like look away and then look back at it again, it has a completely different configuration.
Does it change while we look at it?
Yes, but it doesn't like consciously, you can't perceive it changing. You just notice it's different than it was a minute ago.
Interesting. It's Schrodinger's cat almost. Interesting. Okay. Okay. How interesting. So, Grand Warlock. Is there something that let me ask you, what can I do? Because like I said, I want power, right? What can I do to assist in your research, right? And that way you can gain more power from this device, but I can also gain power from this device.
Um,
By the way, Isaac, do you want me to like roll manipulate someone checks or anything? Because
oh,
it-
this scene is going exactly the way I wanted to.
okay, all right, cool, okay, yeah, all right.
If you're asking him to do something specific, then yes, you can say, I want to manipulate someone to ask him to do X, right? Are you doing that?
Okay.
Because right now you're just having a conversation about power and how to get it.
Oh, sure, yeah. Well, it's like I guess like the reason I'm asking is because like I'm obviously bluffing, right? I am against this guy, right? So if this was like D&D, for instance, I would have had me roll like 8 deception checks at this point.
That's not how this works. So
okay, fair. Okay.
In Monster of the Week, anything that you do that is something a normal person can do, it's just there you just do the thing you say you're doing, which is just having a conversation. He doesn't have any supernatural ability to detect lies, so there's nothing to roll.
All right, fair enough. All right, well, in that case, yeah, I'll ask him like, what can I do to assist? What can is there anything I can contribute to? Stuff like that.
Okay. So you're so eager to be of service, but your assistance is ultimately inconsequential to the grand scheme of things here. My research delves into the darkest corners of the arcane, far beyond your limited capabilities. If you truly want to be useful, you can act as a witness. It's a testament to the might and superiority of my power. We're going to switch to the other scene.
Wait, hold on, sorry. One more time. What is? Hold on. Wait. Hold on. I need you to run that by me again. We're switching.
We're going to the diner here. We need to do that scene.
Culminating to a point.
Yeah. Let me get the diner set up here. And who's in this scene? Not Bob and August. All of the people who are on the screen are not in this scene. And it is Luna and Quinn and Katie. Katie, come down here. And there's still a W on the table. And we got some other people.
It's just the rug store next door.
Yeah.
Walnut Grove rugs for sale.
It's one of like the small town heritage building requirements that they all have the same rug through the entire town.
Yes.
Okay. So you guys are in the park across the street from the diner.
Yes.
And Quinn gets a call. Or yeah, it was Quinn that got the he has your phone number, right?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, it's Katie. Answer the phone.
Hello?
You're here for me. You're here for me. I need your help. Come quick. The call ends.
That seems pretty serious.
It's the waitress.
Yep. I Can we like see anything in the diner? Like, are there big windows that we could see her or anything?
Not really. There's definitely the street is empty for the time of day. You would expect more people to be around.
Katie needs help. What are we gonna do, Luna?
It's time to go. Gotta go.
Stop.
I'll follow you. You just head to the diner.
All right, and maybe we'll send a text message to the group saying
I'll
Katie's
I'll
in
text
trouble.
Molly. I'll
Yeah.
text Molly. Katie's in trouble. We're on our way to the diner. Meet you there.
Okay, so you run across the street to the diner.
Mm-hmm.
There's the hunters there to basically. Katie is alone in the diner with these three people. Nobody else is here. There aren't any other staff, and she is sort
The
of.
lady from the library.
That is.
And I just drew on her face. Sorry.
And Katie is sort of dodging around tables and chairs and stuff, and the place is kind of getting wrecked as they're basically trying to catch her. They're not throwing spells around like they were when they were chasing Aaron, but you know they can. So that's what's happening right now. Nobody seems to notice you yet. You just like basically you're close enough to the diner that you can see in the window that this is happening.
Can I use telepathy to read a bad situation?
You definitely can.
Okay. Let me scroll up, sorry. Bad situation is here. Oh no.
Okay. You could use a luck point to make that a success, or you just let's see. On a failure to read a bad situation, something happens. I think you draw attention to yourself.
Oh no. I definitely don't want to do that. I'm pretty sure Quinn will be. Yeah, I'm gonna use a luck
on a
point.
miss, you misread the situation. Everything's fine here. It will totally be safe to go investigate alone. Or you might reveal tactical details to your enemies, which means the keeper can ask the questions above of you. Oh, okay. So.
No, I'm gonna use a luck point.
Okay.
Oh god. Okay.
Okay. So. And what is your luck special?
My luck special, when you get luck, your dark side needs will get nastier.
Okay. More hallucinations coming up. Okay.
Oh no.
Your dark sides are or impulse control, hallucinations, and depression. Okay. Well, that'll come up.
Great. Awesome.
But you succeed on the read a bad situation. It made it a 12, which means you can hold three of the bad situation questions you can ask now.
Okay. What is the biggest threat?
Biggest threat is the librarian lady.
Librarian lady is biggest threat. Okay. What is my best way in?
Best way in's the front door.
Okay. And then what is the best way to protect the victims?
Best way to protect the victims is to get in between them and Katie and probably get her out the back.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Quinn, are you taking any action here?
Yep, before we burst in the door, what I plan on doing is kind of trying to get them to stop chasing her and
Well, I
to
mean, if
tell
they
us
see a giant dinosaur coming through the door.
but I'd like to use
Roar!
my grifter. When I'm about to manipulate someone, you can ask the keeper what will convince this person to do what I want. So I just want to get their attention and get them to stop chasing Katie.
You want to manipulate them. You want to use manipulate someone to get them to stop chasing Katie.
Yeah, and tell
Uh.
us like why they're. I guess maybe that's too many things, but I want them to tell us why they're going after Katie.
Okay, well then pick one. Either get them to stop or tell you why. Those are two different objectives.
Maybe get them to stop.
Okay. Get them to stop going after. Let's see. So wait. Sorry. What is your ability actually?
I can ask the keeper what will convince this person to do what I
convince
want.
him to stop? Okay. To convince him to stop chasing Katie, you need to offer them an alternative target.
Interesting.
Here's my friend Luna.
No.
All right, what do we do with Luna? Are we kicking down the door?
Luna, remember you have telepathy, so even in this scene, especially, this is super useful. You and Quinn can communicate wordlessly, even at a distance. So you can collaborate on tactics or whatever you need to without anybody even knowing you're communicating. You could probably also communicate with Katie the same way.
Okay. I don't know. I guess like I would tell Quinn like first things first is Katie's safety, and then I would tell Katie like just stay low and out of the way and go towards the back, and we'll try to distract them while you leave.
Okay. Katie receives your message. She sounds a little confused from the voice in her head, but she knows there's something going on. Your presence isn't revealed yet, so the scene isn't going to change until you actually burst in the door, right? So tell me what you're doing.
I'm going to use my hunting rifle and shoot into the air outside so that maybe I can get them to come outside.
Okay. That definitely draws attention.
Yeah.
Everyone in the diner, all four people in the diner, look out the window and see the two of you standing there now. The
girl with a hunting rifle shooting into the air and another person dressed as a dinosaur.
Now holding a shotgun. I'll pull out my shotgun too while
Oh
Luna's
my
doing
God.
this.
Shotgun twins. Okay. This lady points out at you guys, and this guy will sort of head toward the door. These two still continue trying to corral Katie in a corner where they can grab her.
Dang it.
Light him up.
He comes out the door and he's just like, you are interfering in things beyond your understanding, and he says, leave now.
I'm gonna point my rifle at him.
He waves his hand in the air. You can tell he's clearly doing magic.
Light him up. Light him up.
I'm gonna say, you don't know who you're dealing with, and I'm gonna try to shoot his hands off.
All right.
Yeah.
I
Right.
was gonna say go for the
Can't do
kneecap.
magic if you don't have fucking hands. Sorry. Hands.
Go for
You're
go for
aiming for his hands. I want his kneecaps.
Okay, well, why don't you do a concurrent? Both of you roll some kick some ass right now.
Yes.
If it goes well, you could just one shot this guy.
God. No.
Oh,
Okay. So the way kick some ass works is okay. 7, 8 or 9. You and whatever you're fighting inflict harm on each other. The amount of harm is based on the established dangers in the game. So, how much damage does your shotgun do?
3 harm.
3 harm. That's pretty good. And
Nice work.
yeah, and his spell bursts out a blast of flame that goes toward both of you, and Quinn, that's a 2 harm attack that you get hit with. Luna, let's see, where? Look it up again. Sorry, my online reference. I don't know why it doesn't have the reference for what happens when you fail.
I
I
don't
always
know
have to look
either.
at it in the book. I
Give it
think
an
it's the same.
experience point.
It's the same text that you guys have, right? So, on a miss, you get your ass kicked instead. Suffer harm or get captured, but don't inflict any harm back. Okay, so that's Luna. So both of you take 2 harm,
Okay.
and then 3 harm is inflicted on this guy from Quinn's shotgun.
Nice. Good job. Blew his fingers off. My rifle jammed up.
Yeah. I would have allowed blow his fingers off if you got a 10 plus for an extra effect, but it's just regular harm. He's definitely hurt though. 3 harm's a lot for a person.
That's fair.
I'm gonna try and act like my rifle didn't fail, and be like, "Yeah, there's more where that came from."
Okay. Okay. You see inside the diner that they're all like shouting at each other again, and you can hear indistinctly librarians giving orders. Basically, clearly she's the leader, and they both start moving as if they're both casting spells now. There inside the diner as well.
Is there a way to use telepathy to interrupt her from casting spells?
How does your telepathy work? The telepathy is just the wordless communication.
Yeah, but can I just be like blah 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 blah?
I mean, do you want to jinx them? Do you want to?
Yeah,
you can-
yeah. Let's do a distraction.
You can jinx them to give them a
Oh, I can give them like a -1.
Yeah, well, you give. Yeah, so these are all NPCs. So you could give Quinn or yourself a +1 against them with your jinxes. Right, interfere with what a monster, minion, or bystander is trying to do. That's exactly what you want to do. You want to stop them from casting spells.
Yeah.
So, okay, so you
yeah,
can roll jinx to get them to do that.
Okay. Work. Yes.
Oh yeah. So you have 2 hold. You can interfere with both of them, or you can do 2 different things on one person.
No, I'm gonna interrupt both of them. Give her a chance to run away.
Okay. So you've interrupted the spell casting that's happening in there.
With
and
telepathy,
this guy,
I'm gonna tell her, run now, run.
okay, yeah, and she runs. She runs back through the kitchen, and you lose sight of where she is.
Yay!
and
I saved somebody.
The guy in front of you is starting to cast a spell again now, and these 2 are approaching the front door to confront you guys as well.
Oh, I hope the rest of the team shows up soon.
Okay, so we'll pause this and see. Now, Molly, you got a text, and you were watching the villain monologue from the tunnels. Your presence, you and Cornelius are not revealed yet in the other scene. What is your response to that text? How do you want to handle it?
I think I'd like to. I'm torn because I don't know if we can find our way out of here safely and quickly and quietly.
Game mechanic wise, I'm just going to make you make a single act under pressure roll to get out of there without getting lost. So
All right, fuck it. Let's do it. Let's.
Okay.
I'm gonna head back
Okay.
up to the surface.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay on Ralph Hartman.
Okay.
Okay.
Ralph
So
Hartman?
so it's just Molly going. Go ahead and roll your act under pressure.
God, this is terrifying. Okay. Where is it here? Boop. There we go. Oh, good.
No.
And she was never seen again. Can I use what's it called?
A luck point?
Yep.
You can.
I would like to do that, please.
Okay.
Do I also? No, I don't take experience from that, right?
If you use a luck point, you do not get the experience from the failure.
Perfect. I'm going to use that luck point, please.
Okay. Now your luck special is kind of interesting. Read the luck special so
Oh.
everyone knows what happens.
Okay, so it changes my roll to a 12, of course. But then it says when you mark luck, you trigger your playbook's luck special, which is. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, I'm scrolling
So
around
it's
here.
the-
Pick
it's
an
the- it's
aspect
right
of the
below
current
there.
situation. The keeper will tell you what other conspiracies that aspect connects to.
So everybody else has a luck special that's kind of negative. Somehow yours is like extra information.
I
Oh.
accept.
Yeah. So there's a lot going on right now. But
Mm.
you heard majority of Grand Warlock's monologue, and you know that Katie's in trouble, and Quinn and Luna are confronting something. What aspect of the current situation do you want to know is connected to other conspiracies?
Can I just say like what's happening in the diner, like that situation? Is that an acceptable answer? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I think I'll tell you that the what's happening in the diner is directly connected to Ralph's quest for power.
Okay. That makes sense.
Okay, so you use your luck point to get out of there, and so you are able to run through the tunnels and burst up through the town hall, and then down 2 blocks of street and around the corner, and you arrive at the diner right around the time Quinn and Luna are standing alone in the street with their shotguns raised at 3 dark wizards approaching them.
Everything is fine. I am also going to get out my. Oh wait.
Garlic.
With the.
Garlic
That's
bread.
only for special occasions. With am I quiet at all? Like am I like fully charging into the scenario, or am I
That's
being
completely your
sneaky?
choice. I would say you're probably a little winded, but other than that, you can approach it however you want.
Okay, I'm gonna sneak then, please, because I would like to try and use that to my advantage here.
Huh?
And are there any of the spellcasters outside yet?
Yes. This confrontation. By the time you arrive, everything is in the street.
Okay.
Let's move the tokens around a little bit. We got Luna and Quinn, and then this
Sorry,
guy
I've
is right
got
up
my-
next to you. These guys have come out a little further into the street, and you can approach from either direction. Let me get your token on the screen.
Sorry, I had my character sheet was covering the whole map, so
There's
it's all good.
if you have multiple monitors or anything, there's a
No.
you can pop the character sheet out to a second window, so you don't.
That's helpful.
Yeah. Okay, so you can approach from behind Quinn and Luna, or from behind the wizards. What do you want? Which
Oh,
direction do you want to come
Definitely
from?
from behind the wizards.
Okay.
And while maybe we'll say like while they are casting their spells, can I get out my garrote thing?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how we say that, but that's how we're saying it.
Right.
Thank you. And I'm gonna try and attack from behind.
Mm-hmm.
Just
that's
whatever
still-
one's closest to
Yeah.
me.
Light
Yeah.
up the librarian.
Yeah.
Either of these two would be valid targets. Pick one,
Okay.
and then that's
Yeah.
just a regular kicks the mask roll.
gonna-
Go ahead.
I'm gonna get the librarian. I'm gonna try and
Okay.
get the librarian because you know what? I feel like she was hiding some shit. So
Really?
I really wanted those books. Okay, let's try this. Oh God. Okay. Because I haven't used many yet, I am just gonna go ahead and use another luck point if I
Okay.
can.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So before we resolve the kicks the ass, what
Mhm.
aspect of this current situation do you want to know about?
Well, I mean, I already know that they connect to each other.
There's not much. There's not a lot of extra stuff to learn, but you can still pick
Nah.
something, and I'll see what I can tell you.
Oh.
How many of
Um,
these people are lizard people?
Oh God. All of them. All of them.
Definitely, Ralph.
I would maybe like to know I don't know how to like word this, but like if there would I be able to ask if anybody else, like outside of the people here and outside of the people in the basementy area, can I ask if there are other people involved besides those people? Is that something I can ask?
Sure, we'll go with that.
Okay.
And it's basically like this whole town. Like there were very few people that were not connected to
Oh,
this, and
Okay.
even the people that were not like part of Dark Watch will still
Mm.
connected. Katie and the old lady, everybody's
Mm.
connected, right?
Okay.
So
That's
this
who I was
town,
thinking of.
Dark
Okay.
Watch has its feelers in every part of the life of this town.
Okay.
And now you've basically made that connection. Anyway, you
Cool.
fail to kick some or no, you use the luck point. So that
Yeah.
brings it to a 10 plus.
Okay.
When you fight someone, you roll plus tough. Whenever you're fighting, you let's see. On a 10 plus, choose an extra effect. So you do the harm that's rated for your weapon plus gain advantage, +1 forward, or give 1 plus forward to another hunter. Inflict terrible harm, +1 harm on this attack. Suffer less harm, -1 harm on whatever they do back to you. That will always happen, right?
Mm.
And or force them where you want them. You can move them somewhere.
Maybe I'll take -1 harm
Okay.
for me.
Okay.
So we just say like it succeeds, right? So it's 3 harm from the weapon itself, but then if I'm sneaking and ambush from behind, it's an extra +2.
Oh wow.
So it's
Okay.
5. Yeah.
Okay,
Five.
5 harm is brutal.
Holy crap.
Mm.
I think that counts as a critical wound.
Well, I was gonna say I'm not sure, and I
Bless
don't want to.
mother feet.
Yeah, well, I don't want to metagame, but one of the other options was do an additional harm. Would the difference between 5 and 6, like
Oh.
potentially?
Look at how many hit points you have.
Okay.
Everybody
Mhm.
here are normal people. at
Okay.
least as far as you know.
Yeah.
So if they don't have any protection from additional harm and like any kind of armor or whatever that's going to do harm reduction, 6 harm is 1 point away from death.
Yeah.
But anything more than 3 harm is also serious injury.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
depends on how you want to play it, you know?
I will go with my original, and I will say I will take a -1 for myself, and I will do the 5
Okay.
harm to them.
So
To her.
yeah, the spell that she's in process casting is redirected at you in the scuffle. She does take 5 harm, and you take 2 harm from the attack spell that she's throwing.
So I
And
assume it
even-
would have been a 3, but now it's just 2.
I'm telling you how much harm the attack spell does. If you have a way to reduce that damage, you've chosen to reduce the damage
Yeah.
with 1, so that it's 1 harm. If you have
Okay.
additional stuff, I think
Nope.
you might have a
Oh,
armor
maybe,
vest
hang
or
on.
something that's also -1 harm.
Do I? Other gear is a pocket full of garlic. I don't think I do.
Oh, maybe not. Okay. Other people have armor and stuff, but not everybody does. So
Okay. No,
so
I don't
you'll
see
take
anything here.
you'll take 1 harm.
Okay.
It's
Thank
not
you.
bad. Yeah, as far as the economy of what you managed to do versus what you took, that was a good move. Okay, so then I guess now it's 3-on-3, fairly even fight. If your choices are to continue resolving this fight and just defeat them in the street, or find some way to extract yourself from this situation safely.
Ooh.
It's not just Molly. I'm asking Quinn and Luna too, as like you guys are all in this situation together. And so, just as a reminder, because Kick Some Ass works the way it does, because I don't make attacks on you. I respond to your actions, and so when you attack, you get attacked back. The bad guys don't like take a turn in that way now, like D&D.
Right.
So
right.
if you guys just want to keep attacking, then you can, or you can do something else to try to get away.
Do you guys have a vision for this? I'm sort of late to the party here, so
No, we were just trying to help Katie out. Got in over our heads a little bit. We can talk today.
I think we do have like options. Is that I'm assuming we can like try and force like a if you want to live, you'll tell us what we want to know type thing.
Yeah, you can
We don't-
pivot to a threatening negotiation kind of encounter. If that's what you want to try to do, or you can just be like, walk away with your lives or whatever,
We don't need 3 of them for an interrogation.
Mm-mm.
Just saying. Katie looks like she's gone, right? She's like out of the diner.
Yeah.
She looks like she's escaped.
Yeah, no, that's why I moved her over to the sidebar
Okay.
here. So she's still like, I wanted to leave her on the screen because technically, since you guys know this whole town is involved, it's probably more than these 3 people. And the question is, how hard are they trying to get her specifically? Was it just these 3 people or what? You don't know that yet.
All right. Well, with my shotgun pointed at the guy in front of us, say, walk away now, and you get to walk away with your lives today.
Okay. That's a great manipulate someone roll. Go for it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Can I help by also pointing my gun and just being like, yeah?
I mean,
No?
I'm not gonna call that a help out, but that's. I
Damn
mean,
it.
it's fine that that's in the scene. So.
Okay.
Okay, mixed success. I'm gonna let it be with mixed success with Molly's sneak attack and Luna's also gun on everybody. That is definitely a give them something right now to show them that you mean it. They put their hands up and just like, okay, we will. Haven't seen the last of the Dark Watch. We either need to leave this town or things will end very badly. We're leaving now. We'll be back.
No, you won't.
Okay. So they run off down the street. Now what? We'll jump back to Ralph in a minute, but I want to know what you guys want to do next.
I'd like to find wherever one of my cars is and then call Katie to see where she escaped to, because then we could pick her up.
Okay. Sounds great.
That's a great idea.
I mean, technically any car is your car, right? Because you can just...
They're all my cars.
Pick a
Bring
car,
the
any
golf
car.
cart back.
Yeah. We could assume that you have one parked nearby the park because this is where you last went. So there's one right here. You could just jump in the car.
All right.
Okay.
And we'll
So...
give Katie a call eventually.
Okay. I need to take a real quick 5-minute break, and then we're going to go back to the Ralph scene and see what's going on over there. I'll be back in a couple minutes.
Water break.
Water break.
Water break. I returned. I brought crackers.
I am back.
Hello.
This is going pretty good. I was hoping I could get everybody in one place, but this is almost as good.
Well, we might be killing Ralph Hartman soon. Because I'm going to be totally honest with you. I don't know where to take this next. Part of me has a feeling that Bob might be as really bullheaded and just try to destroy the machine
Mm-hmm.
because he's just that crazy. But I'm actually not sure. Because he wants to learn more, but he's like not sure, like, given everything that's been going on, and he also probably saw the text that something went down at the diner. He's probably like unsure of like, how much longer do I really want to keep this going for?
Mm-hmm.
Especially because like he knows his destiny is to like purge all evil, and he definitely thinks Ralph is evil. So like
Mm-hmm.
he's just like, damn, I really want to kill him, but I do want to know more. So I'm actually not entirely sure what Bob would do here.
Yeah. Are you digging the monologues though?
Oh, they're great. I'm so
I
glad I just caught him monologuing. Just like
I know. Oh, I mean that was the plan.
Like-
I did a bunch of work writing up a bunch of monologue segments in the prep because I was just like, oh, this has to happen, you know. So, one of the things
I figure Ralph Hartman would probably be the kind of person that, like, if I just stroke his ego enough, he'll just talk. Like,
oh yeah, yeah.
So that's why I went in there just like, Grand Warlock Ralph Hartman. Wait, how should I address you, right? Because I'm beneath you, so I need to know how to address you, right? Like,
Yeah. It's one of the best kind of villains.
I will say when I first started playing D&D, that was my like I was like, I don't know what to do. And Dave was like, you can do whatever you want. And I was like, that's too many options. Like, let's
Yeah,
just
I need like A through D. Not
give me
A
3
through
choices.
a gazillion.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely a lot more open-ended than D&D.
It is. Yeah.
But
Yeah, when
also
we first
creates
started
these
playing and you were like, you can do anything. I was like, yeah, but that's what I was told for D&D, and that one had limitations.
yeah. And I mean every game has its own structure and limitations, but we're definitely finding the rhythm here. I think this is coming together very nicely.
to be fair, also in D&D, I haven't done much to limit y'all.
Oh, I think we're just talking about the rules itself have
Oh,
a
okay,
structure to
sure.
it. Like, you
Not
have
anything to do with you as a DM.
yeah,
Oh, okay, sure.
you do actions on your turn and you can only move 30 feet.
Oh,
and all that,
okay, gotcha.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is
Yeah.
like some kind of structure, right? Whereas, like, I mean, that was something that shocked me too. That took me a bit of time to get used to because I'm very used to structure in games that I play.
Mhm.
So that's why, like, when things got heated, I think it was like last session, I was like, well, hold on, Isaac, is there like an initiative order or something? And he's like, no. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And,
I
and
think
it's
that-
like, and that's more pressure on me to make sure everybody
Mhm.
in the scene stays active. But it's
Yeah.
there's not an official initiative order.
hmm
I think that was probably like no initiative order is like the hardest thing for me to wrap my mind around because it's just so like what makes sense like
Yeah.
everybody and we do it naturally anyway. I think we're all sort of like
Mhm.
everybody gets a turn, but it's just very like but how do we know who goes next?
Yeah.
Like yeah, we played
You just gotta
Dave-
act.
yeah, Dave and I played a little bit of Numenera with
Oh yeah.
like a friend of his, like oh my god, years ago before I played D&D. And I found it was really, really like open-ended as well. And I was
Mhm.
just like,
Yeah.
I don't do well in this environment, but better now with a little more
Yeah.
experience under
That
my
one
belt.
has
Yeah.
a lot of the DM like telling you the outcome of an effect and then asking you to describe the specifics. But, like I was playing a game once and somebody was like, you find a magic item that can it's like a little familiar. You can activate it and it turns into a little guy that can do attacks for you. what does it? You tell me what it looks like. And so,
Mhm.
and I'm like,
Oh.
okay, I guess so.
That's my favorite part of Find Familiar in D&D. Every time someone uses Find Familiar, I always ask them to tell me you tell me what your familiar looks like.
Yeah.
Right away, my lord.
Mhm.
Right away, my lord. Yeah, I love Bartholomew, dude.
Pikachu.
Jay in
Is
the
Bartholomew somebody familiar in the other game?
Jeez.
yeah. It's like a owl familiar that he has, and I was just like, "Do you want me to voice him?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure." So I just gave him just a super obnoxious servant voice of just "What do you need done, my lord?"
The exact opposite of Chard.
Right, yeah, exactly.
God.
And then it's
I
just
love Chard.
and he goes, "Bartholomew, I need you to perch on top of this building and keep watch." Of course, my lord. And then he just does everything he wants.
If Chard was told to do that, he'd just be like, "God fucking damn it, perching
I
everywhere."
hate you
Like,
so much. Yeah.
Mhm.
everybody back?
I think we're all here. Yeah, I think so.
I am here.
Present.
Okay.
Present.
Okay. Back to Sanctum. I moved you guys and didn't move myself. Okay. So he just finished his portion of a monologue. You can act as a witness, as a testament to the might and superiority of my power.
As a player, I want to give August some time in this scene. I don't know what August is doing.
So Bob and Ralph were basically sparring words back and forth about recruiting and power and what does this machine even do. So you got a lot of information about stuff, and Hartman's just bragging about how powerful he is and that he controls the town.
If you want me to keep driving, I can. If you want. I don't know either.
I guess that's a good point. Like, what is, for the two of you, and probably Cornelius also, what is your objective in this scene? Like, I mean, you don't. I get maybe
Yeah,
you don't have to tell me, but you should know what your objective is,
I
right?
want
Like,
to stop him.
Yeah, I also want to stop him. Right. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to do that. Right. Because this dude's currently near his "I'm super powerful" machine, so I'm like,
I can step out of the shadows and go, Ralph.
"Oh hell yeah, you know what? Just do that right now." Yeah,
Yeah,
I know it's
that's
a little
it.
meta-y, but just do it.
Oh, that's fine
Just-
because Molly just ran off. So, I mean, you got to do something now, right?
I have no one holding me back now.
Oh no.
Also,
Whoops.
No,
Also,
Molly, you weren't
you
supposed to
know-
leave. No.
well, your attention was drawn to the part of the room you were in anyway when Molly's phone beeped with the text that Katie was in trouble. So you just got to step up anyway.
Hold on, she
Seems
had it
like
on silent. Come
I was
on,
gonna
say.
Okay, fine.
she's not that dumb. All right, I know she believes in weird conspiracy theory platter stuff. All
Her
right,
tech
but
tone is like the X Files theme song or
I was just
something.
gonna say, Alan, they're not weird. They're truth, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so as he's finishing his monologue, I'm going to go, Ralph Hartman.
You son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch.
Haven't heard that name in years.
And I assume he,
Cornelius. I wondered when you would show up.
Bum, bum,
we know we're gonna have to stop you. You son of a bitch. Why don't you step back? Sorry, I was finishing a drink. Why don't you step back from the mechanism? And we can put an end to this. I'd hate for things to get messy like last time.
When he says you'll hate for things to get messy, can I like just blink my scythe in and just look intimidating?
Oh yeah.
Oh
Okay.
hell yeah. Yeah.
And,
As a show of force.
and obviously I would be slowly pulling out my flamethrower.
Your subtle flamethrower. All right.
Do
And
it.
All right.
I'll flick the switch and the little blue jet kind of pops on.
Oh. Okay. He says, sorry, what was the last thing you said to him? He said,
I'd hate for things to get messy like they did last time.
Cornelius, your pathetic attempts at stopping me only to further cement my superiority. Your obstinacy
he
will be
didn't.
your downfall. And he like moves to touch the machine again. And,
I want to run. The moment I see him gesture towards the machine, I'm booking for it.
okay. What are you going at?
I am trying
Ralph
to.
or the machine?
I'm trying to get between him. If I cannot get there in time, I will slash at his arm to try to cut it off.
Okay.
What do you want me to do? Act under pressure? Kick some ass?
Let's do an act under pressure to get in, like physically in between Ralph and the machine.
Okay. Ah!
Okay.
Oh,
No.
Alan.
Seeing him fail, I'm gonna kind of
No. I don't fail. I'm using a luck point. Fuck that. No.
When it counts.
I got a 1 and a 2. All right. I'm in there.
okay. Then I will.
Real quick, just to settle the luck point, because I'm going to use a luck point to make that 12. My special luck thing is the keeper will bring my fate into play.
Okay. Well, that's
Alan.
definitely happening here. Okay.
Yeah, it's already happening. Like, I'm here. I'm ready.
He
Yeah,
touches
not
the
much-
machine and poof.
Okay. So you force yourself in between him and the machine. Let's you up to the top there. Okay. And Girl's not right here. He's like a little farther away. Okay. So and then Cornelius was going to do something in the same moment.
As I see him lunging, I'm gonna like raise the flamethrower and kind of put like above their heads just to get him to like distract him. Not actually kill him.
Okay. So you're actually triggering the flamethrower, but not at a person.
Yeah, like
Okay.
like a kind of a above their head, so it
A
might hit
warning,
the top.
a
might hit-
warning gout.
Exactly.
Okay.
Excellent word. Yeah, like kind of so it might scorch the top of the machine or something.
Okay. All of you notice that in that moment, the flames don't even come close to the machine. They sort of move around it. So there's more going on than what the machine appears to be. But that definitely gets everybody's attention. And Bob, you're able to push Ralph away from the machine a little bit. And he looks at you like, what are you? He gives you a, I don't know, an exasperated look of some kind. Like, yeah, he's just like, what are you even doing, kind of thing.
You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna look at him and say, you know what else you didn't expect? I'm gonna touch the machine and pull the closest lever I can find.
Okay.
Oh.
Amazing.
Now you're pulling a Sonara, and I'm
I
so
was
proud
just
of
gonna
you.
say that.
He believes in his destiny. He knows that he can make it out of this.
See, that's the
Okay.
opposite of Sonara. Sonara just doesn't give a shit. She just gives up. She's like, I don't fucking
Yeah.
care anymore. Just pull
No,
it.
this is more.
This is better.
What he's doing. He's pulling a
Yeah.
topper is what he's doing.
Yeah, no, you're right. No, he's definitely pulling a topper. Ellen,
Um,
sorry to derail, but Ellen, we need to do like a one shot of like
Aw.
a
Bring them back.
yeah, bring like have all of us have our characters and have like a day at the beach or like something like one of those like one-off like filler episodes that you watch
A
on the show.
filler
Everything.
episode of
Yeah.
like your old characters.
Yes.
Mhm.
Just have us
I
like have shenanigans.
We
I
need
will-
closure, Alan.
I will think about it.
Okay.
Okay.
I've planted
I
the
will-
seed. That's how it starts.
I will take it into consideration.
Excellent.
I just gotta water it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Don't worry, I got that covered.
manipulating the void beacon.
Hell yeah.
Roll a plus
The
weird.
void beacon. Oh, I'm rolling weird. Oh fuck. I have a -1. Oh, mixed
Ooh,
success.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm keeping it.
Oh. The machine whirs and cranks, and energy pulses from it over to this side of the room where a portal opens.
All right, Topper, get in it.
Oh my god, that looks sick.
Cool, cool.
And you can it's very dark inside, darker than what the token appears,
Mhm.
but you can definitely see stuff moving in there, and it will probably emerge soon.
It will. I'm sorry.
There is things moving inside that portal, which will emerge soon.
Great. Can I try to do a kick some ass, grab Ralph, and drag him into the portal with me?
Yeah, so that would require a critical success to move him where I want him, but you can certainly try.
Yeah.
You'll also do and take damage in the process, but that's part of what it takes.
Okay.
You don't have to use your weapon. If you just use your fists for kick some ass, then it's gonna do like a 1 harm attack.
You know what? We're going all in. I'm using the luck. We're making. I will not fail.
Okay.
It's your destiny.
This is my destiny.
This is very
I want
John
to try.
Locke of us.
I want to try to. Yeah. So I want to use the critical success to move him where I want him to go, and I want both of us to go into the portal. And then as I'm going in, I want to yell backwards, "Cornelius, turn it off!" as we jump in.
All right. Okay, so Bob, you're gonna take a 4 harm attack from the
Holy shit.
from the energy blast attack that Ralph Hartman demonstrated against the wall earlier. He just does that right against your chest.
Okay, I do have protective armor, so I do
Yep.
protect against one of that. So that's just 3. Okay.
So
Wait a second.
Yeah. What's up?
I thought I had a. Mother. Like if I see that happening, could I, for lack of a better word, counterspell it? Maybe not negate it, but like limit the damage to him.
yeah. Let's see. What is protect someone? Roll a protect someone. And this will be using the counter spell that you researched earlier.
Yeah, because I have the anti-Ralph Hart. That's right. I have
Yeah.
the anti-Ralph Hart.
Ralph Hartman.
I have the anti Ralph Hartman counter spell.
Oh my
Okay,
god!
That's exact. I'm just stopping him. He's just going down, motherfucker. So what'd you say to roll?
Protect someone. It's plus tough.
I don't see it. Oh, way down there.
funny.
Way down there.
Yeah. I'm wondering if I should make your roll plus weird since you're using magic to do it, but then we'll use the protect someone outcomes. Let's do that.
Ooh!
Tell us how that works.
We can combine our might. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna protect someone.
So Cornelius is acting to mitigate the damage, and August is going to act to try to get Bob out of the portal without getting Ralph out of the portal.
Perfect. You want me to use weird? Well, my tough and weird are the same, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
And oh, did I have some type of? Because I had I get a +1 from the thing I did, so I'll give myself a +1 here.
I don't remember was it one of your travel through your memories things?
Well, no, when I did the study for it, when I learned the spell against him, it gives me a +1.
Oh yeah, you have a +1 forward when using counterspell on Ralph.
Yeah. So
Oh my god. Huge.
Okay.
Massive.
You protect them, okay, but you suffer some or all of the harm they were going to get. I'll say
I can take it.
you take a 3 harm attack, which can be further reduced by armor that you might have.
I have no armor.
Okay. Wait, yeah, that wasn't a 10 plus. Okay. And yeah, so Bob, you did not take that damage. Cornelius did. August, what is your so you're going to use your no one behind. Is there a skill associated with that? And so what action are you what are you actually doing to invoke this skill? No, I'm saying leave no one behind. You're going to roll plus sharp. I'm saying you can't just stand there and say no one leaves behind and then Bob is safe. What are you doing to make this happen? Okay, so you're just going to go as they're tumbling toward the portal locked in Mortal Kombat. You're going to try to grab Bob at the last minute and pull him back out. And roll plus sharp. Yeah, I think.
Yes.
Oh my god! What a guy!
Yeah, is your sharp +2? Okay, then it went correctly. Okay, so then that let me look at your ability again. Okay, when you help someone escape, roll plus sharp. On a 10 plus, you get them out clean. On a 7 to 9, you can either get them out or suffer no harm. Okay, yeah. So they both tumble into the portal, and in the last minute, you basically grab Bob's wrist and pull him back out of the portal. Portal is still there, and
destroy it.
And Ralph is inside the portal. So your next action will be
I will grasp my chest from the blast and go over and reverse the switch that Bob pulled.
Okay, plus weird.
Where'd it go? There it is. Plus weird.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, success. Mixie success.
Success. Okay. What do I have? little bit different than what I had been prepared for, so I have to look up a new thing real quick.
You can count on me to fuck up your plans.
Yeah, you're all doing great.
Yes. Pat on the back. Good job, Ashley.
Success.
I have to say, what a fucking scene this is. All right, like this. I love everything about this scene. All right.
I got to use my anti-Ralph Hartman spell. I'm so excited.
Yes.
That's so sick, dude.
Okay. Couple things happen in conjunction here. How come I can't select Ralph?
He's in the void.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Layer. Okay, I did move them both. Okay. Portal closes with Ralph inside, but something else comes through.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Oh fuck.
Yee.
Oh great.
Aaron?
Oh.
It's not huge, but it is.
It's a baby.
It's a thing. It's definitely not Aaron, but has some similar features. Maybe what Aaron would have been if he continued living in the void.
Sick.
I'm sorry.
I guess
Okay,
we're fighting.
also-
Then kick some ass, Bob.
Then August just runs away.
She bravely ran away.
Okay.
Yeah. Just like pulls me out of the portal. It's just like, oh, I look up. Thanks, August. Like August sees like the monster behind me, and just runs away. August, turn around to see this.
With the trail of urine following her.
Also, Daryl is out of here. Also,
Hey,
so
I'll get him later.
he hasn't done much in this scene other than stand and watch. But he is now ran off into the tunnels. That was a dramatic scene. It is now our typical stopping time. Do we want to pause here for a to be continued moment, or do you want to resolve this fight? What do you guys want to do? There's definitely a lot more to happen. I was hoping we could resolve this in one session, but we got a lot
How
done.
much more time? Yeah, how much more time do you think we would need to finish this mystery? What do you think?
Finish the whole mystery probably over half an hour. So, I mean,
Let's just have it.
I'm
Let's just go
optimistic.
for it.
I'm optimistic we can finish the mystery before the next hour mark, but I don't want to promise anything. So,
I'd say
I'm
let's
down
go
to
for it.
continue.
Yeah, let's go for it. Unless anybody
Okay.
has to go.
I don't know if anyone else has plans or anything or any other obligations.
I'm fine to continue as well.
Same.
I guess we're good.
okay.
Do you want to continue with this scene or want to go back to the diner for a moment with the
Yeah,
other?
let's go back to the diner. That seems like a good. Let's build some
yeah,
tension
yeah.
here. Okay. So you guys just got in the car and you were going to try to find out where Katie ended up. So you call her?
Yes. Yeah, I'll call her number and put her on speakerphone.
Okay. It's like, oh, hey, thank you.
Hi, Katie, where are you? Are you okay?
I think so. I ran back into the kitchen and I went to hide in the cellar.
Are you still there?
Yes.
All right, I'll like
Are they
turn
still
the
up-
car
are-
around.
Are they still upstairs?
No, they're gone. We scared them off. Why were they coming after you?
They told me the Dark Watch needed me to join them.
All right. All right. We're on our way to you.
Don't
Luna,
talk to any
Molly?
strangers.
Okay, so you guys just
Stay
like
where you
spin
are.
around the
Yeah.
do one of those quick brake turns in the middle of the cobblestone street.
Yeah, we'll head
Man,
back
it's
to
it's
Katie.
like mid-afternoon, and again, the streets are way emptier than they were earlier when you were going around the town. Like, I haven't seen anybody on the sidewalks or other cars around or anything recently.
Hmm.
Okay, so you pull back up to the diner, and run inside.
We'll run in through the back.
Yeah. I think that would
Okay.
be smarter.
All right.
Yep.
The back door enters directly into the kitchen, and you can see a like a little stairwell that goes down to the cellar that she mentioned.
We'll go down there.
Okay.
Down we go.
I have a cellar.
Good come on.
See if I have a cellar.
Just use the library.
That one. That's not really the diner cellar, but that,
It's another
It's a
rug.
cellar, it's good enough. Oh my gosh, they have rugs everywhere here. I love it.
Is there a rug here?
Wait, what? Yeah, rug?
You don't see it?
Right here.
Get out of here!
Here. Here, I'll just. There we go. All done.
Perfect.
So, I mean, this isn't. We'll say it's not as messy as it looks, but this is sort of the cooler cellar that they keep some of the food supplies in and stuff.
That's where they make the mincemeat.
Yeah.
Mm.
Thank you for saving me.
Of course.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I think I'm okay. I don't even know where they came from. I thought I had already locked up. I was going to close down because I hadn't had any customers all day.
And then they just appeared out of nowhere.
Yeah. Wait.
And then look at Molly and Quinn and be like, I wonder if there's a portal here.
Want to investigate a mystery?
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, do it. Do it.
This. Yeah.
Okay. I think that's hold one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold one. I have it here. What sort of creature is it? What can it do? What can hurt it? Where
What is
did it
being
go?
concealed here?
What is being concealed here? You find a secret door.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Opens two tunnels that Molly is very familiar with.
I've been here before. I knew it.
Molly.
Like, what is this?
I'm just going to like grab one of my notebooks, like, because I have many, so for reference.
Katie's like, this is amazing. I had no idea this was here, and she starts wandering into the tunnel.
Wait. You probably shouldn't go in there.
Why?
Well, not by yourself.
You're here.
But
Shouldn't
you're
we find out where this goes?
Okay, yeah, wait for me.
Katie's a fucking badass.
Katie's so bold.
Wait, hold on. Can we just I want to take a quick sidebar. Katie's actually a fucking badass. She lives in a town that was effectively entirely controlled by a cult, right? That it would literally disappear people, and it would just be like, "Do you want to join the cult that's disappearing people?" No, I'm good. I just like spreading rumors about both sides of everything, if that's okay with you. What a fucking maniac! But I love her.
Well, she's blonde. She can't join the cult.
Mm.
Only black hair.
She doesn't match their phonology requirements.
Only dark hair. Yeah.
That's why they really want Quinn and Luna. Okay, so
Well, Luna and I don't know where these tunnels go, so
I'm following right behind Katie. Like it's only without me.
okay. Katie's just clearly doesn't have a
Like a fear in her.
a direction. She doesn't have a direction she's
That too.
going. But she's just sort of looking around the tunnels. Yes.
Can I point us in the direction of the?
You see one of his marks.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna say after a pretty minimal wandering, you find a mark.
Oh,
that
okay,
is-
okay.
So you can either
So
lead people out through the mayor's office or to the sanctum, whichever direction you want. If you want to tell them where to go, you can
Okay.
lead those directions.
okay, perfect. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not sure if we would see a mark here or not. So maybe what I'll do is, now that it's a little calmer, is explain where I just came from with everyone else, and then say put it to our group of 3, including Katie, and just say, if we want to get out, I know the way outside from here, or we can go deeper into the basement area where I don't know that I would have seen the portal.
Yeah. Or I don't know. Let's see.
I think I left
I
before.
think you left before the portal opened, but you definitely
Yeah.
saw the machine, and Ralph was there.
Machine.
Yeah.
And Ralph. So
Yeah.
yeah. I would like to get back there to the room altogether. I think we could bring Katie with us if she wants to come.
We can initiate her.
Get her in our
Oh.
group.
Yeah. So you're asking Katie if she wants to come with you to that group.
I think
that.
I'm asking Luna and Quinn which
Okay.
direction they would like to go, but my vote would be to go join up with our group. And then secondary question would be, does Katie want to? Katie should come with us if that's where we're going.
I'm just gonna reload my shotgun and say, "Let's go, let's go find our friends."
Do it.
Okay. So you move through the tunnels toward the sanctum, following the marks. You're not in a super rush anymore, so I'm not going to make you act under pressure for this specific situation. Although, partway along the way there, you run into Daryl coming the other way.
Oh no.
And
He's like,
he's,
Katie.
Katie, what are you doing here? You don't want to be a part of this.
Hmm.
You should go. I'll show you how to get out of here.
lying.
Want to intervene, or do you want to let Daryl take Katie away?
Oh, I think we should keep Katie with us.
Okay.
Come on, Katie.
Okay.
Stranger danger.
That's right.
Katie definitely trusts you more than Daryl, so she will.
Pose before bros. Let's go.
Daryl doesn't stick around long to have an argument. He just runs off. So Okay. So let's get you all in here. And we're gonna do like one round of interaction with this new thing, and then you guys
Okay.
are gonna show up.
Okay. Well, big monster. I have big scythe. Kick some ass. Oh,
Oh no.
I'll keep it. I don't know how many more luck points. I mean,
Mhm. Yeah,
There's
I
a
mean,
lot
we
of
know
luck
how many you
points
have, but you don't know how many more you're gonna need, right?
listen. Yeah, I got 3 more I can use. I'm gonna go ahead and just I'll let this one ride.
Okay.
I,
Okay.
as he misses, I swing around and blast the flamethrower at it.
Okay. Let's resolve Bob's kick some ass first.
I'm
He
sorry.
he attempts to attack with his scythe and is swatted away by one of the tentacles, and then a spiky tentacle strikes at Bob for a 2 harm attack.
Okay, so that gets reduced to 1. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, now the flamethrower. Okay, mixed success. It's just you exchange harm. So how much harm does the flamethrower do?
3.
3. Nice. And then you also take a 2 harm retaliation.
Oh, I'm in bad shape.
We might want to get out of here, old man.
Guys, remember that one of the functions of use magic is healing. So you just have to roll
Right.
for it. So
Yeah,
Right.
I'm gonna take a step back and start to cast a spell.
Disengage.
I'll cast
Okay.
a spell over and try and
yeah.
heal
Okay.
myself a
Well,
little bit.
you do that after
Yeah.
August takes an action.
Exactly.
Nice. Still kicks some ass. Kick some ass is normally tough, isn't it?
It auto rolls.
Kick some ass is tough. So yeah. Okay, so that's a failure. So you take it dodges your gunfire and retaliates with a 2 harm attack. Then so Cornelius is going to start casting his healing spell when 4 new players show up here.
Hey.
Right behind Cornelius. Oh, what's going on? Katie's like, what the fuck is that?
That's a beast from the dark dimension.
Okay. All right, so we can start this cycle with let's see. The beast has so far taken 3 harm from the flamethrower.
Mhm.
Yeah. It looks like it's beat up, but definitely not as badly as Cornelius is. So it's gonna move more toward the center of the room. It looks like it's trying to maneuver to get like past Bob and August to the exit to the tunnels.
No. No. Nuh-uh. Mm-mm.
All right, Cornelius, you can roll your use magic, and then everybody else can do whatever attacks they want to do on the thing.
Oh,
Is that what he sounds like when he fails?
Oh dear.
Okay, so
it just fails. I
Ooh.
didn't save it.
yeah, use magic. On a miss, you lose control of the magic. This never ends well.
Oh, where does it say? I don't see that.
No, that text is just not in the online stuff. There's
Okay.
the on a miss text is only in my book. That's why I just have the bookmark on that page. And I wish it was an online. Yeah. Okay. So you were attempting to heal yourself. I'm not going to make the magic cause harm, even though one of the glitches is you take 1 harm. Wait, how much harm have you taken?
5.
Yeah, he's looking a little rough, as some might
Yeah.
say. But he's all right. He
Yeah.
dealt with worse from the Nazis.
I know, right?
Goddamn Kaiser.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'll give you a choice. Either you can take 1 harm, or the 2 people standing next to you, Molly and Luna, take 1 harm each.
Oh yeah, I'll take one.
Bring it.
Okay, they get 1.
Okay. So your attempt at healing just drains the life force from people standing next to you instead of healing yourself. Completely backwards.
Use my left hand.
I told you to ask first.
Sorry, guys. It really stings.
Okay. Who's acting next?
Can is it possible for like if I were to use magic, can I heal someone else?
Yes. Anybody can try. It's based on your weird stat. Use magic is available to all hunters.
It's based on my weird. Well, I've got a +1.
Yeah, that's better than Cornelius has.
I'd like to maybe try and do that. Try and heal Cornelius.
Okay.
Because I feel like we need our Cornelius.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, so
Submit.
each use of use magic, when successful, heals 1 harm. So, but it's still worth it when he's that damaged.
Yeah. Okay.
You roll an advanced success, I get extra too.
Okay.
Or does that? Or are you just reading the advanced success?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. On a 10+, you can choose your effect. Yeah. Okay. So there's a chance for more. You got a mixed success.
I
So
got
yeah. Okay. Then it works imperfectly. Choose your effect. You want heal, and choose a glitch. So there's a pretty big list of glitches. If you want me to read it to you, or do you see it?
Hang on. If I can. Oh yes. Okay. So I pick one.
You pick one glitch, and I will tell you how the glitch resolves.
Okay. I'm going to say the magic draws immediate unwelcome attention.
Okay.
Okay.
Doing it.
Yep.
Standing right next to you.
Well, this guy's not trying to get out now. He's
Hi.
sensing the magical power that both of you just tried to use. He's moving toward you guys now. Who's going next?
May I try
I'm
to
gonna-
like
Oh, go ahead.
taunt him? Right? To like try to get him to look towards me instead? Can I like
Get him,
use my
Luna.
action on that? Of just like it's like, hey, you look at me. Or wait, can I use my big entrance? Or is that like not can I
No,
use
it doesn't fit here,
okay.
and manipulate someone doesn't work on monsters. So you
Oh,
don't
shit.
really have an option to do something like that other than try a kick some ass with a move them where you want them effect. Or a protect someone. You could also do a protect someone on Cornelius or Luna, or I guess it was Cornelius or Molly have drawn this guy's attention. So
All right, I want to try to kick some ass because I want to see if I can move him away.
okay.
Kick some ass. Don't fail again, please. Oof.
Oh no!
Oh.
All right, take another.
Oh.
He just swats you away when you
Oh
take
my
another 2 harm.
god. Oh.
Remember to mark experience on your failures, you guys.
Oh, I just leveled up. I'm on it now. Don't worry. All right, but that's it for me.
Maybe seeing that fail, I'll step up kind of in front of Molly and just try to hit the monster in the back of the head with my shotgun. Well, sorry, shoot him in the back of his head with my shotgun.
Okay, so remember, kick some ass puts you directly in danger and gives you the option to deal damage to the enemy. Protect someone puts you in potential danger and makes sure someone is safe. So those are the two different choices. But if you want to use kick some ass, go for it.
I would.
12.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Luck.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to use a luck point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Question, do I still mark experience if I'm using a luck point or no?
No, you don't.
Okay, thank you.
And okay, so then what is your luck special?
Someone from your past will reappear in your life soon.
Okay.
Oh no.
I think we don't do that. Okay, but you don't take damage. So it moves right as you pull the trigger, and you just miss. It goes over its head, and the sound draws its attention. It immediately turns around and swats you with one of its sharp tentacles as well. Take a 2 harm attack. I think you have a harm reduction equipment though. Okay.
So she did take the success, or she didn't?
Oh no, you did take the success. Sorry. So then you do. Sorry, I described that as the failure. With a full success on a kick some ass, then you get to 1 extra effect. +1 forward, or give +1 to another hunter. Inflict additional 1 harm, suffer 1 less harm, or move them where you want them.
I'll do the move them where I want them.
Huh?
And I'd like the monster maybe just to move a little bit further away from Luna, Cornelius, and Molly, like kind of away from them.
Okay.
Get him into the Antikythera machine.
Knock him back into the void beacon.
And it pulls like
Okay.
17 levers at once with all its
Okay, so you've moved it away from them, and how much harm does your attack do?
3.
Okay, so it's taken a total of 5 harm. Or wait, no, 6 harm it's taken. It looks pretty messed up. Definitely at least as hurt as Cornelius is.
Get him, Luna.
Hunting rifle?
Okay.
It's not choice.
That's kick some ass, yeah?
Yes, any attack like this is a kick some ass.
Okay. Woo!
Ah, there we go. That's what you needed. So you get to pick an extra effect. +1 forward to you or someone else. Extra harm, 1 less harm for you, or move them somewhere.
I want to inflict terrible harm.
Okay. And so what's the normal harm rating on your hunting rifle?
2.
2. So you do a total of 3 harm.
Yeah.
On top of the 6 it already has. It takes 9. It has 9 total harm.
Yeah.
And that is it for this tentacle days.
Yes.
Well done.
Woohoo!
I'm about bed.
Just a little gold token.
I want to blow
Boom.
like some of his
Yeah.
tentacles off.
Okay, so that thing smells
Sounds
awful.
Calamari tonight.
No.
Oozing,
No. This is why I told you I don't like seafood.
oozing inky blood on the nice carpet, and
Not the rug. Oh, that's never gonna come out.
okay. Now now that the immediate threat is resolved, your attention is drawn to the void beacon again. It is humming and whirring with more intensity than you have ever seen it before. I mean, you've only observed it for a little bit, but it's definitely picked up in activity since it was last manipulated.
Isaac, I would like to approach the void beacon and understanding that this thing could possibly be like a doomsday threat and that it interacts with void magic. Can I do like a use magic or weird roll or something to try to kind of like gain control of it and kind of shut it down with my attunement to the void?
Yeah, you could do.
You know
Go
what
ahead.
you know what I'm trying to do. You know. All right, so weird.
What's weird?
Woo!
Oh no!
How many luck points have you spent?
Oh,
Only has only has 3 left.
I have 3 left.
Oh,
And
And
you
he
know
needs to
what?
save. He needs at least one of them because that's how he can't die.
You can use one
I'm
more.
gonna use it. I'm gonna use it. I can use one more.
Yeah.
just do it. Just
Listen,
do
this is Bob's destiny. Of all the things that I should be using luck points on, it should be this. You know what I mean?
it.
I'm
Okay.
using a luck point. Bring
Okay.
my fate into play. It already is.
Yeah. And your goal is to shut it down, dismantle it. What is the actual goal here?
Is to stop the threat, essentially. That is what I'm trying to do. Whether that be like shut it down, dismantle it entirely. Bob is looking for what is the best way to stop this.
You see a small black cord going to an outlet.
Uh, yeah, I
Okay.
want to stop it. Whether that be like I use my void attunement or I just pull a gear out or something.
Mhm. Okay. So, yeah, you definitely disrupt its activity successfully, and with whatever you're doing, it starts chugging and making noise that sounds like grinding gears and such. The energy is becoming a little more chaotic, but definitely not pulsing the way it was when it generated a portal. And it starts to sort of fall apart. Some levers and outer components are clattering to the floor and eventually exposing a dark crystal inside.
I have to touch it, Isaac. I have to touch it. I
So pretty.
Isaac, I have to touch it. I have to. You know I have to touch it. Bob touches it.
Okay.
Oh, I wanted to use some like telekinetic power to pick it up.
But it's his destiny.
Okay.
Okay.
Bob touches it.
Okay. In the moment when you touch the dark crystal, all of the energy that's been pulsing around this machine collapses into the single point where you and the crystal make contact. And the force of that power pushes outward, and the crystal explodes in your hand.
Mm.
Doesn't hurt you, but this is definitely a new and different kind of portal. This portal has a magnetism to it. It's pulling parts of the machine inside, and Bob, as the closest thing to it, you are also getting pulled inside. Everyone in the room feels the force of suction that is pulling into this portal. Pieces of, the debris, the body of the monster, everything is being slowly drawn in.
Oh.
And
Am I like forsaken? I probably can't do anything considering I'm like next to it, right?
there is very little you can do. You can tell me what you want to try to do, but not much of it will have an impact. Yeah.
What does everyone else want to do? I've been talking a lot. Let's give other people the spotlight for a second, and time for me to think.
And was actually
Can I do a
here. Let me move this back over here. Hold on a second. This is the moment I made that token for.
Oh.
So and it's much bigger now though. There we go. It's
where'd I
consuming the
go?
room. Yeah, it's consuming the room.
Oh, here I am.
Okay, fine. I'll put it in the back. Okay. These guys aren't here anymore. What is that? Okay, Cornelius, you wanted to do something?
Is there any way I can like try to? I guess would be a protect someone, but like a way to like take a. Maybe I've got like a lash or something I can.
But what is your ultimate goal here? Are you trying
To like
if you
pull him,
want to
to pull him
protect
away,
someone,
so he has something to hold on to. So it is. Does get
so who are you
affected.
trying to protect? Bob?
Bob, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's extremely. I'm gonna say you're gonna get a -1 forward trying to protect Bob because you're gonna have to approach the portal and put yourself in extreme risk to do anything to help him. If you wanted to try to protect one of the other people in the room, you can basically use protect someone to put yourself in more harm's way than them to get them out.
Oh, leave me behind. This is my destiny.
Did I have something in my dark past that would recognize, like how to? Like,
Let's see. If you trawl through your memories for something relevant to the case at hand, roll plus weird. On a 10+, you can ask the keeper 2 questions. On a 7 to 9, ask 1. And the questions are: when did I deal with this before? And what did I learn? What black magic do I know that could help here? Do I know anyone who could be behind this? And who do I know that can help us right now? If you want to use that ability, you can roll.
I'll see if I know a spell to help out. Mixed success.
Okay, so you get 1 question.
Wait, did he take the -1 or?
No. The
that
-1
was-
was for specifically helping out. He's doing
okay.
He's doing his dark
Okay.
past right
So
now.
I'm seeing if I know it. Do I know a spell that would?
What magic do I know that could help me here?
Yeah. So I've dealt
Okay.
with Ralph
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
That son of a bitch.
Okay. You know you recall a spell that you called a reality anchor. You can stop something from transferring to another plane of existence, but it can only have one target at a time. Who do you target with this spell?
I guess Bob.
Save Katie. She's innocent. She
No.
doesn't deserve any of this.
Luna, did I teach you the reality anchor?
What?
Did I teach you the reality anchor?
Not time for a lesson, old man.
Did I teach it to you?
No.
I'm gonna have to try this.
Luna's
Roll
just
a-
gonna have a very confused look on her face.
roll a weird. Is that what you said?
Who is your target?
Bob, to keep him from going through.
Okay, then go ahead and roll plus weird.
Oh no!
Oh,
Okay.
bye guys. Goodbye.
You see, Bob is lost.
Goodbye.
Bob is lost to the portal now.
Goodbye.
The rest of you, the intensity of the intensity of the force pulling things toward it is getting stronger. All five of you are struggling to stay standing.
I feel like I have come prepared for this. Some capacity.
Can we see Bob through the portal?
Can-
Can we still see Bob through the portal?
It's getting bigger though.
Oh,
Can I read a bad situation?
Yeah.
nothing to worry about.
Is
That's
this a
pretty
bad
bad.
situation?
Into this.
It's pretty bad. Yeah.
Okay, so mixed success. Read a bad situation. You have one hold for one of those questions. Best way
I
in,
wanna
best
know.
way out.
What's my best way out?
Best way out is best way out is Cornelius's reality anchor.
Right again.
Cornelius, use your anchor.
August, I'm going to need you to act under pressure to avoid getting sucked into the portal since you're the closest one now.
Isn't August currently the closest one?
I said August.
Oh, I think you said Quinn. My apologies. I'll shut up.
Yeah, Quinn's next.
All right.
So I have to do my reality anchor again.
August is holding steady against the force of the portal, but not unable to move away.
Can I cast it on the portal itself?
It would keep the portal in this reality.
Oh, then I definitely don't want to do that. So I'll cast it on. I need to cast it on August. Okay. She's gonna hold on to your britches.
Okay.
Okay.
Success. There's a glitch. Pick a glitch.
I don't see a.
Use magic. There should be a glitch list.
I see it. It's collapsed. It is a short duration.
Okay.
Just long enough for them to back up.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, August, you feel the force of the portal lessen slightly, and you can move away.
Oh shit!
Oh god! Oh god!
It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. It's okay. Oh, did Bob just end the world?
Katie's lost her footing. She's sliding toward the portal.
No! Save Katie. I swear to God, I'm going to get very upset with you if you don't save Katie. This is Alan talking. This isn't Bob.
Luna, grab onto her!
Help out.
Okay. Help out give other hunters plus forward. Protect someone.
Oh, it protects them. God damn it.
Still a failure no matter what you tried. You rolled two.
Yeah.
You rolled 2 once. That's a failure.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Can I like reach my arm out and try to grab Katie and do a protect someone?
I did one of those
Yeah,
where like our hands
everyone-
just miss each other.
Oh.
Everyone can try. Well, you're a little farther away. -1.
Okay.
You got this.
Oh, sorry, I think my headset cut out there for a second. I didn't hear a response.
Sorry. What were you waiting
Sorry.
for?
Sorry, I asked if I could do a protect someone, but my headset did weird things. So sorry. Keep doing what you're doing.
Okay. Okay. I know. I see August just roll a leave no one behind. So what are you trying to do there?
No.
Okay. What does a mixed success mean for that? Thank you. Okay, so you can either get them out or suffer no harm. That's in combat. This isn't technically combat. So, yeah. Yeah, I guess leave no one behind is kind of an advanced version of protect someone, for combat specifically. Okay, so Molly rolled a failure. Molly, you and Katie are pulled farther toward the portal.
Oh no.
They're getting dire here.
And now I want to protect Molly.
Okay.
She's
Quinn
my
hasn't made an
ride or
action
die.
recently. Are you doing anything?
Yes, I'll grab Molly and try to do a protect someone.
Okay.
Whoa.
Oh no. Okay. I think we've reached a critical mass of failures here.
Oh no.
Oh God.
Everyone, the portal grows, and
Oh.
it's as it gets bigger, its force increases as well, and you become less and less able to stand. Well, everyone is knocked off their feet. The force grows stronger as it pulls everyone toward the portal in the center of the room. Air rushes past you in a deafening roar. Your bodies twist and turn in midair as you hurtle toward the unknown darkness of the portal. As you tumble into the darkness, you see brief glimpses of twisted, otherworldly landscapes rushing past you. For what feels like an eternity, you drift in the void, unable to see or hear anything. Then, just as suddenly as it has started, the pull stops. You find yourself, all six of you, and Katie, on the ground in a strange alien landscape. The air is thick with the scent of decay and the distant sound of howling beasts. You have no idea what happened or where you are, but one thing is clear: you are not in the world you know anymore. And
Oh,
that is
no.
the end of this mystery.
Oh.
Bob's fault.
Bob's fault. Bob's fault. True. Based. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Found his destiny.
On the plus side, on the plus side, I don't think Benedict's gonna find me here, so we're good.
You're
Yeah.
safe.
Quinn-
Yeah.
Quinn's like, actually, I'm okay.
Quinn's okay with
It's
this
fine.
situation.
It's okay.
Okay. Wow,
God.
that worked out amazingly well. I'm glad we got to end like that.
Isaac, if you ever need me to do dumb shit, all you gotta do is ask, buddy.
For everyone else's
That's all you
reference,
gotta
I
do.
did not have to ask this time.
Listen,
Okay.
I know you, okay?
End of session experience. We conclude the current
Oh
mystery.
God.
I'd say this is a definite conclusion.
Yes.
Ralph Hartman is gone? Question mark. I think we did it.
Did we save someone from certain death or worse?
Katie?
Nobody's
Technically,
dead.
She's still alive. Yeah.
She's not dead.
Did we learn something new and important about the world?
Yes.
Don't
Yes.
touch
we
the
did.
anti-catheter machine.
Did we learn something new and important about one of the hunters?
Yeah.
Did he? Yeah.
Bob really
Yeah.
likes touching things.
I love
Bob,
touching things.
Bob is committed to his destiny.
I am all in on my destiny.
Okay, so with with 3 or 4 yes is 2 experience, and you get a +1 more just for bonus on this campaign to keep things moving. And so then anybody was a lot of failures in that final scene, so make
Oh,
sure
yeah,
you're
I'm
all caught up on your experience here.
Definitely over 5.
Pick your new advancements if you have them. Next session is going to be a wild ride. Episode 3, Beyond the Abyss.
So we got 3 at the end, right? Is that what you said?
Yes, you got 3 plus whatever you gain from experience during the session.
Okay, so I'm back at +2 again. So, okay.
Yeah.
We
so
get an improvement, you said, right?
if you passed the if you filled up your experience bar, then you get an improvement. You can pick one from your improvements list. Cornelius, for the purposes of this alien world that you're in, you don't have access to your sanctum or your lore library. So that's a pretty big limitation on your character. We can brainstorm some alternate things you can do instead. I don't want to take away abilities from you, but definitely your lore library is not here. So
okay.
Similar with Quinn and her vehicles, and August's vehicle. But I guess everybody has a limitation of some kind, so it's not that bad.
To say I can't drive alien cars.
You have to find one. Maybe it'll be a little difficult to hotwire.
We have to find an alien car. You might need a little bit,
True.
Imagine we're all just like hanging out around the car, leading to the window. Quinn, do you have it yet? It's just like, oh, I'm sorry. Have you ever hotwired an alien car? I thought so.
I'm kind of psyched that you managed to bring Katie with you. Like, I was not expecting that.
She wanted to come into the tunnels.
She's part of the team now.
I know, right?
She wanted to go into the tunnels, and then the other 3 were just like, yeah, sure, you can come.
Okay. Well, Ed, we did. We resolved this whole thing. Mystery over. Less than an hour. We're right on time.
Nice.
Thank you, everybody, for playing. I'm glad we got to resolve this, and I got a lot of writing to do for episode 3. I was unsure how this would end, so I haven't prepared anything. But it'll be good.
This is tense.
That was
Any
a
other
lot of
final
fun.
thoughts?
Thank you, Isaac.
Yeah. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
I'm hyped. I'm excited.
All right.
Oh, my
Have a
hype
nice-
is unlimited.
Oh, yeah.
We're in the
Plus
dark
one
dimension.
hype.
Absolutely.
Thanks, everybody, for playing.
By the way,
See you guys in 2 weeks.
before anybody leaves,
Mhm.
I did mention at the start, Ryan, you've already heard this thing,
Yeah.
that I am totally looking to acquire a group for Blood in the Clock Tower. Who's interested that I can add to a possible server?
I am.
Please add me to the server. The scheduling will determine if I'm available for the actual game.
Of course. Yes, of
Same.
course.
Same for me too, Al.
All right.
Same.
Oh wow, we got people. Okay.
I think we're all in.
Ashley, Kevin, are y'all in, or you want to sit out?
I will
Okay.
also pass.
Okay. Thought I would ask. All right.
Thank
But-
you for the invite, though.
Of course, absolutely. But all right, yeah. But that's it for me.
Okay.
Cool.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks,
Thank you.
guys.
Peace.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.